All right, we're live here at Dover, right here on the Arkansas Sports Network. We're getting ready to bring you this 3A-5 District Tournament Championship Day. We've got girls and boys action. Girls first here. The 1 seed Lamar Warriors. They're hosting Dover, the 3 seed, at Dover's home court. Dover will be dressed in black, trimmed with white and maroon. Lamar coming out in their white, trimmed in orange and black. We're getting the starting lineups for Dover right now. We have already had Lamar. It was number 10, junior Riley Miller. Number 11, junior Kaylee Long. Number 24, junior Madison Davidson. All the starters are juniors. Number 30, Corey Sanders. And number 44. Just one moment. Where's he at? And number 34. I'm sorry, number 44, Emma Bailey. And over for Dover, you just heard them as I was talking. Number 2, a senior, Emery Housley. Number 11, Carly Nance, a senior. Number 12, a senior, Whitley Singleton. A sophomore, number 21, Kenzie McCrotty, who scored 39 points here last night. And this super junior, number 24, Logan Young. We're going to have Young, both 24s up there jumping here. Young and Davidson. This is Jurian Miller on the play-by-play. I've got Brad Caldwell on color and doing some camera, and we've got Nate Sparks on production. Here we go. Davison gets it to Corey Sanders. She'll baseball pass it over to Riley Long, or Kaylee Long, down into Davidson. It's no good. Carly Nance with the rebound. Gym is packed. It's tournament play atmosphere. There's not a spot to park. If you want to come to Dover and watch this game, you better park at the Dollar Tree Family Dollar. Put on your hiking boots. Got an early foul on the floor. They're going to inbound from the baseline. Foul was on Corey Sanders, her first, so that's always big. Corey's so important to this Lamar team. Logan Young, kick out. Carly Nance for the 3 out of the corners, no good. Housley tried to run it down off of her. Back to Lamar. Boy, these teams know each other well. Third time they've met this season. They split in the regular season. Both teams won at their opponent's house, so maybe that'll help out Lamar since they've already got it done here once. Corey Sanders with an open 3. Too much space for Corey, and if she starts hitting it early, that spells a lot of trouble because she does so many things for these Warriors. Logan Young picks up her dribble. Got to get it up top to Whitley. Looks like a 2-3 zone here from Lamar. It is. Now they get it down to McCrotty in the corner. She'll dribble back up top. Uh-oh, miscommunication. Carly started to cut in right when she made the pass. Didn't see it coming. So Pirates have missed one, turned one over, and Lamar has missed one and made a 3 by Corey. Kaylee Long with the ball on the wing. Gives it back to Corey. Working against Whitley. A little crossover. Whitley, good job moving her feet to cut her off. Pass down low. That's too much. Too much length by Logan Young. McCrotty in traffic's going to get it. And she scores first. She scored the first 11 for Dover last night, picking up where she left off. Pirates coming out in a 3-2 zone. Long out of the corner. Logan Young came in there trying to cut it off. Ball goes out of bounds. They've been letting it go all tournament, so it's been played. It's been more of a physical style than finesse, the way the refs have called it. Expect nothing less in the championship game here. Davison on a good inbound. She can't get it, and Logan Young seals the rebound for Dover.
You looking for me to talk?
Yeah, Brad.
I'm trying to gather my wits right now.
Fast and furious. You can't ever have a game without some kind of technical difficulties or something going on.
Yeah. I'll be better in the second quarter. I just need a little time.
We had our main brand new camera. Just couldn't get a signal from it, so we're back to our old camera, which is a good one. As Carly Nance has a good shot out of the corner. Pirates up with the 5-3 early lead with 5:50 to go in the first period. Miller up top gives it back to Sanders. She's looking for Bailey. Now they get it to her, but Bailey had to come out to the perimeter to get it. Back to Corey. They're working at 2-3 zone. Corey, a little step back three. It's her second one. She's dialed in so far in this one.
You would expect that from her tonight. She's going to come up big in big games.
And you expect McCrotty as well to play like she did last night a little bit. That one was just barely out. Out of bounds. Good defense from Dover.
Be careful now. Be careful. We're on the ASN broadcast tonight, bud.
Oh, we're sitting right in the Lamar fans. This is going to be a fun one. Logan Young working against Corey Sanders. Now they get into McCrotty in the corner, back to Nance. Up top, Whitley. She's going to get a travel call. She did a little rip move before she took off, shuffled the feet. Emma Bailey. Hey, Lamar people love me. I've called so many Lamar games now.
Well, let me tell you.
They don't love you if you sound like a Dover person.
I was about to say, you want to keep that goodwill.
Right. Corey trying to get her third three. No good. Long arms to Davison, able to find it. Logan Young's there. Tricky pass that time, luckily for Dover, no problems. Logan gets it inside the teeth of the defense. Her little fadeaway is no good. Housley fighting for it. Davison secures it. Here comes Lamar. It's a 2-on-3 at the moment. Corey, lots of crossovers there and got fouled, though, when she tried to finish with the right hand.
You know, this is a tough test. Anytime you play Lamar, it's always tough. But now you've got Corey Sanders on the court. You know, remember last year, it wasn't too long after this game right here last year that she hurt her knee in the regional tournament. And really, you know, the Lamar girls made it all the way to the final.
Yes.
You would think that she would have probably made a difference in that final. Now, you know, nothing to take away from Salem, but just saying, with that said, you know, Corey Sanders is a problem.
Yeah.
And she's a difference maker.
One of the top players in the state. Anytime you lose her, you know, I mean, Lamar had girls step up, like you said, you know, but anytime you lose her, that makes an impact for sure. And who knows what could have happened maybe. She definitely looks like she is poised tonight. She's been playing really good ball as of late, all season, but really picked up her game the last 2 weeks. It's a 6-5 early lead for Lamar. The 2 threes from Corey got him that lead. Nance working with Singleton. Singleton's going to take a set three. That one's off. Logan Young skies over Corey Sanders for the rebound. Got length and height over the top of her, no problem that time. Baseline, Bree McCrotty, her second bucket.
Got Nate's mom in the chat already.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, chat it up. Just keep it civil. You know what I mean?
Kick out to Long. So we got a Lamar Warrior on production and a former Dover Pirate. But this Nate guy over here, he's just 1 year removed. So
this could potentially be a civil war between us.
Right. And Whitley Singleton with the open three. Secondary transition as she comes up to the line and nails one. Dover with a couple threes from their two guards. Oh, and Carly Nance with a steal. She's got McCrotty out ahead. She'll slow it down. She's going to take a three in transition. Off iron, but Logan Young gets the rebound. She'll get a little 10-foot jumper. It's good. And Dover's off to a great start. Timeout, head coach Brandon Sluterman. Pirates come out in a blaze here, up 12-6 early. We're going to take a break with them. We'll be back right after this.
Auto Sales in Desart. A name you've come to know is the Arkansas winner of the Quality Dealer Award and Top 5 Dealer in the Nation by the NIADA.
Hey, I'm Dare Saul. Thank you to all of our loyal customers who's made D3 Auto Sales the #1 used independent in the state of Arkansas. Customer service and community has always been our main focus here at D3. Why are we different? It's our people, and our vehicles look different. Your color, your style, your financing. Call me now, D3 Auto Sales in Desart.
Did I say Bree McCrotty? If I said Bree McCrotty, I apologize. We were talking about Kenzie's sister last night quite a bit. She's kind of slipped out a few times. So
it's hard to do when you got sisters playing and
parents, you know,
I mean,
stuff like that.
Exactly.
Pirates still in a 3-2. They dip it down to Davison. That was a tough entry. She kicks it right back out to Miller. That shot won't fall. Logan Young with the rebound.
you know, this is not a typical 1-3 matchup because these two teams tied for the conference.
That's true. Three-way tie at the top. Dover was one of the only upsets in this entire conference last night, taking down the 2 seed in Mayflower. But like you just said, it was a three-way tie. All of them ended up 11-3 regular season. There was a couple 6-7 wins, you know. Dover boys took down Perryville as a 7, taking down the 6, but those are kind of 50-50 games. Logan Young with a big block. Dover off in transition. Crotty, a little trouble with the handle. She'll drop baseline. She gets blocked. Lamar has it. McCarty going to pick up a cheap foul about 90 foot from the basket.
A lot of Dover people in the stands tonight. That's the advantage of having a district tournament at your place. That's the, you know, hope. If you're a host, you want to hope that your team, you can will your team to victory.
Long's three's no good. Housley loses the rebound, and Davidson cleans it up.
Nice job by Davidson to stay with it there.
The junior having a big night, having a big tournament, really. She had 12 at one point early on in the second half last night. Don't have her final points in front of me. She's been playing well, though, and she cuts it back to a 4-point game here as Whitley's going to inbound close to half court up here on the sideline. So they'll get it into Carly Nance. Corey Sanders giving up a lot of size on Logan Young. It's about 5'2", 5'3" versus about 5'8", 5'9". Bree. Sorry, I keep calling her Bree. I don't know. Kinsey all the way in. I don't know why I keep doing that. She loses it, but it's going to stay with Dover this time. I might have a little nerves in this one. Big championship game. It's been easy all week.
It's what it's all about, man.
Carly Nance gets it up top. Housley gets it to Singleton.
And not to say that the team that wins this game punches their ticket to state, but you're going to be in a really good position if you win tonight.
Getting to play a 4 if you win this game instead of a 3.
And sometimes that's a major difference.
Shot clock's down to 12. Kinsey McCarty with the ball, gets it back to Whitley. Back up top, Kinsey. Gonna stop and pop. That was a tough one. Caught a glimpse of the rim off the board, but Emma Bailey with the rebound, and here they come. Long, another attempt for 3. She hasn't found it just yet, but she keeps getting open looks, and she's gonna get it. We get a foul, I think, on Davidson down low.
Big battle down there between Emory Housley and Davidson. They are really battling each other low right now.
What you're talking about, if you'd have been watching Dover the first week or two of the season, you wouldn't believe how much growth Emory Housley has done this year. Emory has been just one that had to step up for them to have the season they have had. Logan Young with an and one opportunity. She's got 6 early. You know, Mayflower plays her, and Riley Whittington will kind of face guard her, and then they'll have a couple other girls give her extra attention. They've slowed Logan down, which is what helped Kinsey McCarty score 39 last night. But it's kind of one of those where you see one of your top players kind of slowed a little bit. Well, that was a cheap one right there.
Kind of a frustration foul right there. Not necessarily is she frustrated, but, you know, when you miss a shot, it seems like it's a natural reaction.
Yeah, I'm not even sure she actually made contact, though. She's kind of going towards the ball. Might have got into the body a little bit. Corey gets around Carly, no problem. Kick out, Long, another 3. She still hasn't been able to find one, but she's getting some good looks, and that's what shooters do. They just keep shooting until they get it. Into the buzzer. You can tell that McCarty always has that arch. It's just a little too far back that time. Got to flatten it out, but she's trying to get it over that defender as well. First period ends in a 14-8. Early good start for the Dover fans. We're going to have a good one here in front of us. A lot of ball game left. We'll be back for second period action right after this.
Native.
Handoff over to the right side. That's balance. Look at the man. Busts out of there.
Uh-oh.
He's outside. He's got one man to beat, and he does it. He's at the 30, the 25, the 20, the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown.
Dean looking down
Gotta
the
get
field.
rid of it.
He's flushed out of the pocket.
Yeah,
He's
good
got
job
man,
stepping up, wide open.
That is Landon Martin, and that is another touchdown right there. And Elkins just put themselves right back into this ball game.
Quarterback's back to pass. They're blitzing. That's Alexander chasing him. 58 as well. And it's picked off. He steps in front of his man. That's number 6. He's at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Bigelow. Easton Platt, just a sophomore. Ball at the 15. Back to throw. He's got all kinds of pressure. He's good. Taylor's got a lot of room. He's going to get close quickly, but he makes a man miss. He's in. Touchdown. Hector Wildcats. Jackson Taylor looking like Matt Jones out there. All right, we're back. As we come back to action, Whitley Singleton misses a 3, and then she fouls Corey Sanders. Trying to get the long rebound. Corey was just too quick that time. Lily Jo Tinsworth going to check in for Whitley. Whitley fouled out last night, so she's got 2 early fouls. That's something that she's got to watch. Emma Bailey inbounds it to Corey, and here comes Lamar. Shaylee Mayfield in now. She gets it to Bailey. Back to Corey. Corey working against the top of that 3-2 zone, using Bailey as a little bit of a screen. That ball is deflected by Lily Jo, right back to her. Lily Jo, the sophomore, comes in, makes an impact most of the time. Very active, works hard. Picks up her dribble, and tough bounce pass, threw it away. Mayfield there, the junior. Nice
pass.
Nice
wow.
pass.
That's a great pass right there.
I haven't had a color all week, so you're going to have to – I'm going to have to allow you to talk every once in a while. I've been used to doing my own color.
That's okay. When I'm play-by-play, we have to do the same thing.
Okay. Tough play right there. McCarty looks like she's a little banged up. As they get it ahead, that's another bucket for Davidson. She's got 4 in this period.
Great job in transition by Lamar. Two possessions in a row. Cut that lead back to 2 points.
The 6-2 run from Lamar. The time that Dover was up 12-6. Logan Young stripped. Good hands for Corey Sanders. She's off to the races. Madison Spradlin, the only one that could get to her, she's going to make her earn it at the strap. I think McCarty's a little banged up since whatever happened down here. She kind of power dribbled down, went to the court, ended up going out in transition for Lamar. Since then, kind of grimacing in pain.
Not a lot of time to be banged up tonight, though. You just got to figure it out. Kinsey, they need Kinsey.
Corey, who's normally automatic at the free throw, actually missed one. You don't see that very often. She probably misses, on average, 1 out of every 15 to 20 shots. She gets the second one. She pulls her Warriors within 1. Trouble up top. And they're calling this more finesse tonight. We haven't seen this, even though that was a foul. I don't have a problem with it. She went up and touched her for no reason. But it's been real physical throughout this tournament, and we've seen stuff like that be even let go.
Every referee, every crew, every night's a little bit different.
Into the middle, Tinsworth got in there, and Logan Young's going to pick up her second foul going against Emma Bailey. Bailey will shoot 2.
Got to be careful now if you're Logan.
Definitely. Logan done a much better job this year watching her fouls. Something she struggled as a freshman playing 2 years ago. I found out from Coach Williams of Dover earlier today that Kinsey McCarty, who started last year as a freshman, she's just a sophomore. After her 39 points last night, 36 points away from the 1,000-point club already, just a sophomore.
Wow.
And she's already got 2 tonight, so 34 away.
You know, it's called genetics, man. Her mother was a fantastic basketball player at Hector.
Tinsworth, ball was partially deflected on the three-point line. Sanders comes away with it. Mayfield now has Long on a skip. Now they try to get into Bailey. Bailey with the good hands comes up and pulls it down with the left hand. That was impressive. And we got a travel on the cradle. Ball kind of, those are always tough plays because the ball kind of gets knocked loose. It's kind of hard. Like, I know as a player, you're like, I was not traveling. I didn't even have control of the ball anymore.
Right.
So Lamar with the lead, 15-14. They're in the midst of a 9-2 run. Corey working on Logan Young. I feel like Young needs to get, oh, that's a tough steal. Mayfield, a nice play. Crotty trying to get it back. Bailey comes out of there. Titsworth cuts her off for the moment, and they get it up to Sanders. I feel like Logan Young's got to get a little bit lower on the block, working against Corey. Use your size if you can get the ball down low. There's a deflected ball right into the arms of Logan Young, and Dover comes back with it.
Tell you what, talk about Corey guarding her tonight. I mean, she's giving up 7 inches.
Yes. Housley got the rebound off the miss by Titsworth. And then there it is again, Sanders with a couple strips, and then she'll get called for the foul on the second one. Housley will shoot 2.
She picked up the foul there, but she is an absolute menace.
Oh, she is, and that's the problem. If you're someone like Logan right now, or even Housley, 2 of your forwards, you can't put that ball below your waist if you catch it down low. That's where you give someone like Corey Sanders an opportunity to use her quickness to take that ball from you. Housley no good on the first. She has a chance to tie it if she can make this second free throw. Pirates have not scored in the second period so far. Still not scored. 4:51 to go, 1-point game. Miller right back to Sanders. Sanders want to drive. She'll kick it down to Kaylee Long. That three's long. And Housley rips down the board. Logan bringing it up in transition. Going to cross over and give it up. Whitley back in with 2 fouls. Uh-oh, almost on her way, but she hits a cutting McCrotty. And Kinsey McCrotty with her second bucket. And I thought Whitley was throwing it away, but she knew what she was doing.
You know, everything.
Perfect pass.
Everything Kinsey does left-handed, sometimes she uses that to her advantage. Being on the strong side of the floor that time for her was an advantage for her.
Foul down low on Housley. Boy, stark contrast in the way it's been called all week.
As long as it's called the same, that's all that matters.
That is correct. I agree 100%. Davidson no good on the first. She's got 6 points already, 4 in this period. She can't get the second free throw, but Miller was in there, and now we got a jump ball. Possession is Lamar. Long's going to inbound from the Iron Pirates. Is that the patch eye or the regular one, Brad? I'm sorry. I'll let it go. Nice find. Davison couldn't get the free throws, but she gets that little jumper off the inbounds. Back in the lead is the Lamar Lady Warriors. Crotty comes and gets it off the baseline into the corner, and then her pass is too wide for Logan Young. Corey and the Warriors off to the races. Good job of Whitley moving her feet. That ball goes out. They'll say off of Whitley. Whitley didn't like the call. Got to be careful playing with 2 fouls. You got Kirsten Carr, the senior, checking in for Bailey. Get it into Davidson. They were in now they're in a 3-2. It was kind of looked like a 2-3 on that inbounds defense. They're kind of guarding up the basket there. Tough pass. Sanders flies out of bounds to save it. Back in for Lamar with another opportunity here. Get it down to Carr. Young deflects it, takes it from her. Shows off the athleticism right there. That was impressive. We don't see a lot of girls in high school able to make a play like that. Just a junior as well. Whitley Singleton, she's got Carr out on her. Pirates looking to get some cutting, see who they're trying to get to. McCarty's going to come get it on the wing. She's going to stop and pop for 3. Wide left this time. Corey Sanders comes out of there. She's got Davidson up ahead. She's going to get it to her, but a little too hot to handle that time.
That was Carr, actually. Pass was intended for.
I'm sorry. She's number 14. She comes in. She came in for Bailey that time, but her and Davidson kind of come in and out for each other at times. I apologize.
Same body type, real similar anyway.
That's my point. They play that same position usually.
Both have 4s. Both basketball players. You know, those type of things.
Right. They got a white jersey on.
That's it. Girls.
They're both playing tonight.
Right. They both have moms.
There's Nate Sparks. Kirsten's brother. It's a freshman on the boys team, starting point guard, got moved up throughout, I don't know, somewhere around midway through the season. Early to midway through, been a starter this year. Young sets up a screen from McCarty. They can't do nothing with it. And they reverse it over to this side. Now Whitley has it. She's got Carr kind of out on her. Whitley spin move, and she'll give it up. Madison Spradlin in, gets a screen, tries to curl, and Davison just takes it from her. McCarty knocks it loose, but they'll get a foul call. Coach Williams don't like it.
That's 5 on Dover this quarter, so 2:19 left in the quarter. They're going to shoot 2 all the way through. No. Is that right? No, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I have to look at they've got the black jerseys on. They're on the home side of the scoreboard, though.
You are right. They've called 4 more fouls on Dover than Lamar. Coach Williams talking to the referee about it. Davison's free throw off this time. Struggling from there tonight so far. See if she can collect herself right here and get this one to go through the hoop. Give her team a 2-point lead. They're up 1 right now. That looks better. Oh, off to the right. And we got a lane violation. No, it didn't hit the rim. Okay. Said it didn't get the rim at all. Got the board. Spradlin's got to come inbound it. Spradlin starting to get a few more minutes as of late. Played quite a bit in that Mayflower game last night. It's the Pirates' 3rd game this week. Lamar was able to get the double bye with that 1. And so it's their 2nd in a row. Both Pirates did get a break on Wednesday, and they turn it over again right here. So both these teams playing back-to-back. Hasn't seemed to be any type of factor so far. Lamar with a chance to extend it. We're under 2 minutes in the first. That's a charge. She was set. Or was that Housley that time? Corey tried to split the defenders. Just got into the body that time too much of Housley.
Ooh, 3 on her. That's tough.
And it comes right here at the very end of the first half with 1:52 to go.
Now, if you're Dover right now with her out, you got to take advantage.
You really need to. If you don't, you're going to think about that later.
They go right at it, right there.
Young can't get it to go. She got a little too under the basket that time. Ball goes out of bounds to Lamar. Good job from Davidson and company down low.
You go from, if you're Young, you go from Davidson, or go from Young. I'll get the right one. Sanders guarding you at 5'2" to Davidson at 6 foot.
Right. Young to flex one out of bounds as Long was trying to get it back inside. Long now finds Emma Bailey. That's just too easy. Too easy on the inbound. And she gets the N1 opportunity as well as Housley gets her 3rd foul. So that's big. One of your starters for Dover with 3, just like Corey Sanders. Charlie Nance will come back in the game for the Pirates. Shots no good from Bailey. But she gave her team a 3-point lead with that made basket. Carly got her girl in the air. She's going to take a 16-footer. It's good. Carly Nance providing some offense. Probably averages about 6-7 a game. Every once in a while, she'll get hot. She'll have 3 or 4 threes in a night. She's got a 3 and a 2 tonight, so every little bit helps. That's a tough pass over the top, and that's kind of one of the things you see when Corey Sanders isn't out there. You don't see that very often when she is in there, is what I'm trying to say.
No doubt. She is a floor general. One of the very best point guards in 3A, no doubt about that.
2-3 zone from Lamar. It might be a 3-2 as Bailey was kind of up on the wing. Blocked by Long down low. Now we're going to get a jump ball. Dover has possession this time.
I'll tell you what, you got to give Lamar a lot of credit down low. They are doing a heck of a job down low on the defensive end of the floor.
We haven't been statting blocks, but they have definitely got their hands on a few. Strip the ball as well at times. We've seen Corey do that a few times. We got a shooting foul here. As Logan Young will go to the line to shoot 2. Logan good on that one. She missed one earlier. A little off her free throw game a little bit this tournament. She's normally close to 80% on the year. Gets both of them there, so she's 2 of 3 on the night. Pirates back in the lead, 20-19. Young making it tough on Davison on the perimeter. Lamar's able to keep it. Now Davison has it in the high post. She'll kick it to Long. Long's 16-footer's no good. Rebound came on the back of Davison for a moment. She turns around and gets it. Can't get the putback. Now the Pirates are out in transition. McCrotty thought about pulling the trigger on a 3. She gives it off. Singleton, she's going to skip it to Nance in the corner. Looking at Young. Got to give credit to Long when she's been on Young. She's really done a good job. Skip pass. McCrotty back to Singleton. 3 on the clock. McCarty's going to take a long one. It's out of bounds. That's going to be the end of the half. The Dover Lady Pirates clinging to a 1-point lead. But, folks, we have had a great one right here. We're going to come back. We'll give you some halftime stats and analysis right after this.
We all love to eat, whether discussing our daily meals or our special holidays, family gatherings, and even tailgating celebrations. Petrus Farm and Grill, located in Central Arkansas, can help elevate your experiences. Petrus Farm and Grill has over 10 great seasonings and 2 delicious barbecue sauces to choose from. Use our special blends alone or feel free to mix and match to your own delight. Find our sauces and seasonings online at petrusfarmgrill.com. There you can also find one of our great dealers in communities near you.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
All right, we're back here at Dover Pirate Gymnasium. We're at the 3A-5 District Championship game here between the 1-seed Lamar and the 3-seed Dover. Dover has a 1-point lead at the break here, 20-19, as you see the Dover Pirate cheerleaders perform. Lamar just got off the court during our break. we're going to give you the halftime stats. I've got 10 for Madison Davidson, 7 for Corey Sanders, and 2 for Emma Bailey for their 19. Over for Dover, I've got 8 for Logan Young, 5 for Carly Nance, 4 for Kinsey McCruddy, and 3 for Whitley Singleton to round out their 20. You got 4 Pirates scored and 3 Warriors. This game has been very fun, Brad, back and forth. I mean, Dover jumped out early 12-6. Lamar come all the way back on a big run, and Dover was able to come back and take that lead at the very end. This is anybody's game.
It's really what you expect out of a district final, out of 2 teams that have tied for the conference lead. I mean, 2 teams that split each other, and here you are with a 1-point game here at halftime. Each game that they played so far has been pretty offensive heavy. This is a very defensive ball game, but again, it's not something that you are not to expect in a game like this.
You're right. I know Dover won 54-50 at Lamar. That was their second meeting this year. First one was within 6-7 points within about 2 or 3 minutes to go. And Lamar kind of caught fire there at the very end. Girl like Corey Sanders, you can't get the ball out of her hand. She really added to it at the end on the free throw line. I think the final was by 11 or 12, somewhere in that range. But these teams have basically been right there with each other all year. And the intensity's here, the feel and the atmosphere is as good as it's going to get in 3A ball. It's just a lot of fun.
It's fun. It's fun. I mean, this is why we do this, is because we enjoy being a part of atmospheres like this one right here.
Yes, sir.
And so, if you are enjoying what you see on the screen tonight, number one, we're going to be doing the 3A state tournament if we can get our cameras to work correctly. But we did 3A at Lamar last year. We had a wonderful time with Lamar and the people there. And 28 games that we did start. We even picked up an employee before it was all said and done.
That's right.
And anyway, if you're interested in supporting Lamar or Dover, I really think both of these teams have a chance to make the state tournament. Really good chance of making the state tournament.
Yes.
You can email us at arsportsnet@gmail.com. We've got community packages that let every town get an opportunity to show their support for their team on our broadcast.
That's right. And if you've watched the 3A state we did last year, if you watched volleyball, we did 3A last year. We did 4A the year before that. We did 4A the year before that.
Right.
Basketball, we did 3A last year. We did 5A the year before that. We're gonna hit you with the full court press. So we're gonna have interviews with players and winning coaches after the games. Kind of a studio setting there as we use our green screen. Sometimes, like tonight, we're gonna have interviews after this game on the court with the winning players and coaches after each game tonight. So just a lot of fun. We're just trying to bring exposure to these kids, give them an opportunity to be seen on camera. And for coaches, we had a promo we ran all last year of one of the coaches from Manila. Last year was able to recruit. Well, he's a head coach for Williams Baptist.
Yes, and he recruited a kid out of
Manila.
Manila.
Out of Manila. Jaron Burrow.
Because he watched our broadcast.
That's right. And so, that's why we do this. It's a lot of fun. But at the same time, wouldn't it be cool if we had this when we were in school? You can go back and watch your games forever.
We've got games on there now on Arkansas Sports Network from 2021, I believe.
Some with over 30,000 views.
Yeah. So, and then state tournaments since 2022. And we're looking forward to being at Elkins. It's going to be a fun time at Elkins. They actually invited us. The athletic director at Elkins called us on his way to bid on the state tournament. So I'm flattered by that.
Right.
And so
we love that kind of stuff.
Anyway, we're excited about being there. Got the hotel ready to go, and we're excited. But your sponsorship does help offset cost, because it costs about $3,000 to do a tournament. So, if you want to help us out, we would appreciate it.
We're getting ready here. The time is ticked off. They got 8 minutes back on the clock. And we've got 16 minutes left in this one, unless we get to some type of overtime. And it wouldn't shock me with the way these two are playing right now, if they end up needing more time to settle it. Lamar will get the first possession. Corey has it on the wing, back up top. Dover staying in that 3-2, and there's a steal out of the top of it as McCarty able to deflect it and catch it herself. McCarty's open for three. A good closeout by Long. Now they get into Young. She'll kick it out. Up at the top of that 2-3 zone. Singleton, Nance trying to attack it. She'll take one from the short corner. No good. Sanders, this is trouble for Dover. She's out in a one-on-one. She's not going to lose that battle very often. She crosses over, finishes with the left hand, little scoop off the board for her 9th point. Back in the lead.
She's so smooth on the court. You know, she knows where she's going, and I like that about her. She's a phenomenal player. You know, it's the first time I've got to see her since she was a freshman.
Are you serious?
Yeah, first time that I've seen her
since
she was
out last year. That's right.
Yeah, since the Two Rivers district tournament there.
Yeah, that's true. We did the Arkansas Sports Network broadcast at Lamar. Remember? CAC in Lamar.
That was last year, or that was this year.
This year. Yeah.
Yeah, that was this year. I didn't do it.
Oh, you weren't with us that night.
I was not.
Who did I miss? Who scored there?
I believe it was Housley.
I think so. That's what I was looking at. Housley's first points. Yeah, I forgot you weren't there that night. You were helping out with Pottsville's broadcast. And there's Corey Sanders with an answer. She's got an early 5. She started the first half with 2 3-pointers right off the bat. She's playing with 3 fouls, but McCarty, you don't want to leave her too open like that. This one no good. Housley and Davison fight for the rebound. Stays with Dover. The jump ball alternates every period, so if you're wondering why Dover still got it, that's why Lamar got it to start the period. Got to get it in. They do to Young. Well, I felt like she could have post up right there. She kicked it right back out. She had Corey down there on the baseline, on the lane line, below the block. Shot clock's down to 12. They find Young deep in the zone. She, instead of taking a shot, she tried to dribble out of it, and it's another jump ball, and Lamar gets it this time. That's twice I felt like Young was a little bit timid instead of going up for her shot. Here comes Lamar. Riley Miller with it back, gets it back to Corey, and then she stepped out of bounds. No, we got a foul on Carly Nance. She had her hands on her, definitely. A little hand checking. Impeding the flow. So you got Shaylee Mayfield in here. Bailey out right now. Davidson's got a screen. Corey's just going to take one.
Can't leave her out there.
Davison with the rebound, gets her own rebound. Back up, no good. Long, Mayfield I should say, was down there. Nance fouls her, so Nance picks up 2 fouls on this one possession.
Dover's got to do a better job on the boards if they want to win this ball game. They cannot allow Lamar to play volleyball off the rim there.
Especially if you're playing a 3-2 zone. Davison, nice inbound. Logan Young tips it, went right to Long, and then she went and got it, got frustrated. She went and got the ball, and then Long fouls her. It's a 2-point lead right now for Lamar, 24-22. We're down to 5:41. This quarter's going pretty quick. Crotty on the wing. Got Young working in the high post area. Housley's down low. Nance kicks it out. Oh, that's a long pass off of Long. Stays with Dover.
You know, if you think about it, Dover's had a lot of trouble scoring since the first quarter. They only got 22 on the board. They had 14 in the first quarter.
You're correct. And we saw that a little bit against Mayflower late in the game. That 3 is off. McCarty's shot's been off a little bit as of late.
I
feel like Dover's kind of feel like they got to rush a little, and give credit to the Lamar defense for that.
Lamar's just well coached. They've got tradition. You know, they're always good. They're always in it.
Talked about this last night a little bit. Carl Ramsey was at Lamar for 29 years. Slinderman's been there for I know more than 10 now.
Yeah.
They have not had a losing season in Lamar Lady Warrior basketball in that time frame. Either one of those coaches. That's it's just crazy stat. I mean, it's really almost not comprehensible. You just think that you got to have a group or two that's just not very athletic.
Right. But, you know, winning breeds winning. And you got groups of young kids watching these kids saying, we can win. And they've played in the state championship game 2 years in a row
It's
now.
that culture. You build it, and it's paid off here at
Exactly.
Lamar.
And they, you know, those kids want to do that. And Dover's trying to do the same thing. Dover's got kids moving up throughout the program. Dover has been a good girls basketball program now for the last, 3 or 4 years. Really, Dover is kind of feeling like they're on the brink of something good. Lamar's been good.
Yeah, and Dover's won state championship in 1999.
Well, Lord, these kids weren't even born then.
Right. Lamar has, I know they went in the late 80s, early 90s. Did they ever actually get one? I'm not 100%. I think they've been runner-up multiple times.
You know, I'm not sure. Somebody in the comments will let us know. I can promise you.
Definitely. This has been a big-time rivalry on the girls' side for as long as I've been around. So, I mean, always been a big one between Dover and Lamar. Really kind of heated up in the 90s, and it's never relented. Titsworth with it, working against Mayfield. She gets it back up top to Logan Young. Now on the wing is Singleton. Titsworth kind of flashed there for a moment in the mid-high post, and she comes back up top. She has it. Nice pass down to Housley. Housley kick out. Pirates not looking to score when they get the ball down low as of late, and maybe give credit to Lamar for some of the blocks they've gotten early. Good job by Titsworth to deflect it, but Long was right there. Janie on the spot. She gets it up ahead to Mayfield. You like that? Young with a nice closeout. Might have got a piece of it. I believe she did. And then we got a foul on Singleton. It's her third. Singleton has 3. Housley has 3. Corey Sanders from Lamar has 3. Logan Young has 2 last I've seen. Got a timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be back right after this.
Auto Sales in Desart. A name you've come to know is the Arkansas winner of the Quality Dealer Award and Top 5 Dealer in the Nation by the NIADA.
Hey, I'm Dare Saul. Thank you to all of our loyal customers who's made D3 Auto Sales the #1 used independent in the state of Arkansas. Customer service and community has always been our main focus here at D3. Why are we different? It's our people, and our vehicles look different. Your color, your style, your financing. Call me now, D3 Auto Sales in Desart.
Thanks to D3 Auto Sales, Arkansas Tech University for being a title sponsor. D3 Auto Sales, our Player of the Week sponsor, also a Player of the Game sponsor as well, which we will ramp that up when we get to a state tournament.
Yeah, Player of the Year as well.
And right.
Eventually.
Oh, yeah, I've got trophies already.
We're excited about that.
Yeah.
Round
In fact,
2
I
of
forgot to get them
basketball.
today. had a lot going on today.
We only had, as you see, an open 3. Logan Young couldn't close out in time, and Riley Miller gets her first one to fall, and that's big for Lamar. I was going to say before that, we only had a total of 7 points scored in this third period. McCrotty, too strong. Logan Young, she needs to go back up strong instead of dribble out. Go right back to her. There she is, fadeaway, blocked by Davidson. That's part of the reason why she's not going up. She's coming back out a lot.
Lamar is doing a really good job on Young.
Mayfield with the ball up on the wing. She gets a moving screen on Miller. That was an easy call.
Got to get set. Got to give them just a little bit of room. But sometimes your person you're screening for causes you to get the illegal screen. Not saying that happened on that play, but
true.
Just it's all a part of it.
Titsworth getting extended minutes here, this sophomore. Played most of this third period. Crotty has it. Now she'll skip it. Titsworth Jump stop. She's going to fall. Almost fell down. Got rid of it. Close to a travel call. Ends up being Lamar ball anyways.
She kept her pivot, so there was no travel there.
Corey, sometimes you just kind of forget that she's a lethal weapon that you can't let just kind of walk up to the line and be open. Got a foul on Davidson, and her and Young fighting for that ball to get off in transition. Lamar fans weren't happy with that call.
You know, I really think in order for Dover to win this ball game, McCarty and Young have got to get going.
Oh, they have to. McCarty's been off a little bit as of late. Young looks a little worried when she gets the ball down. I feel like a minute ago she got the ball, had a chance to just go straight up. I think she would have I don't think Davison would have got there in time. And then she got it coming in, but Davison had time to react that time and come out to her.
Yeah.
Ends up getting the block.
One thing about putting McCarty at the line right now, seeing the ball go through the hole.
Yes, sir.
That could give her some confidence. You never want to put a shooter at the line.
Our free throws have been so good as of late. Late in that Mayflower game, I mean, they weren't even barely not even touching the net. It was unreal. If you were up in the mezzanine, people were telling me how perfect they were. Really got in a flow. She struggled a little early this year from free throws. She's closer to 65 then. Much better as of late. If Lamar continues to hit a few of these threes, you're going to see Dover switch, get back into a man-to-man type situation. There's Long on cue. Kaylee Long, her and Miller both got their first threes of the game in this third period.
Lamar has always been a team that can kill you from the three-point line, and that's been the difference in the ball game tonight.
Crotty up and under, working up against
Carr. She's going to get it going right here. You better be careful if you're Lamar.
Got to get it going, but Dover's got to play defense. Corey thought about it. McCarty recognized it and stepped out on her.
Sanders open in the corner there. Good move on the zone.
Young over her. Now she'll come up to the top and baseball it over to Mayfield. Got a foul on Carly Nance, I believe, which will be her third or fourth.
That's the fourth team foul on Dover. Both teams in the bonus now. Don't forget about your bonus buttons over there, Mr. Producer.
Don't forget about your replays. I'm sure you've already done about 10 so far.
Riley
Miller open for three. And she's feeling it. I'm telling you, if Lamar makes their outside shot, when they were in a little struggle this year where they lost 3 out of 4, they weren't making shots. And they started working at it hard. They've done much better ever since. Struggled a little the other day against Baptist Prep. Yesterday, they're starting to hit the bottom of the net here. And we'll see if Dover continues to stay out in this 3-2 zone. They are right now. Corey from way out, off the right center. Young with the ball, has to pick up her dribble, and they run out the time. Good job by Miller to not let anything develop there, and on an opportunity to get a half-court shot or even better. 33-26, Lamar wins that third period with 4 made threes and 1 two-pointer. Dover only scored 6 in the period. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
All right, we're back at Dover Pirate Gymnasium at the 3A-5 District Tournament Championship game. Lamar with an unbelievable third period. They pulled out with their biggest lead, 7 points, 33-26. They did it behind the arc with a 3-point ball. Riley Miller with 2, Kaylee Long with 1. Corey added another one. She also had another bucket in transition. Corey's got 12 now, pacing the way. 10 for Davidson. And over for Dover, Logan Young stuck on 8. Did not score in that third period. McCrotty also with 8. McCrotty loses a dribble. Corey Sanders too quick. Can Whitley get it? She can't. Davidson gets it up ahead to Emma Bailey. Bailey's going to work. She'll get a foul called.
Lamar's just the aggressor right now. They're just the aggressor. It's making, Dover's hadn't been able to match that right now. That's a big deal. Lamar's got the momentum somehow. They've got to figure out a way to get this back in their favor.
Emma Bailey can't get the first one to fall. She's got 2 points tonight, 0 of 2 from the free throw stripe. Trying to change that right here. She will. She's a really good shooter. Hasn't shot much tonight. 34-26. Lamar Lady Warriors up 8. Logan running baseline a little bit. Davison looks back to find out where she's at. Now they get it to her as she comes up the wing a little. I think some other girls got to hit some threes too. Nance, Singleton, the two I'm talking about. And there's Nance, step back. Shots long. Whitley tips it to Logan, and she turns out of there. Good job by Bailey to kind of cut her off. Pirates got to get some penetration. Too many three-point shots. Oh, Bailey with the box out. Kind of got turned around. She's kind of bad positioning. You're going to get that call against you when you got your head turned most of the time. Bailey checks out. Long comes in. That's the 4th on Bailey. That's part of the reason why she's been on the bench a little more than normal. Got a timeout. Coach Williams. It's a full one. We'll take one with them. We'll be back right after this right here on ASN.
We all love to eat. Whether discussing our daily meals or our special holidays, family gatherings, and even tailgating celebrations, Petra's Farm and Grill, located in Central Arkansas, can help elevate your experiences. Petra's Farm and Grill has over 10 great seasonings and 2 delicious barbecue sauces to choose from. Use our special blends alone or feel free to mix and match to your own delight. Find our sauces and seasonings online at petrasfarmgrill.com. There you can also find one of our great dealers in communities near you.
Thanks to Heirloom Legal, Tyson Valley Distribution Center for being a sponsor with us as well this year. It's been good. Again, if you'd like to sponsor your team in the state tournament, make sure that you contact us. Lamar may have 2 teams in the state tournament.
You're going to have a good chance to make that happen for sure. Lamar boys right after this against CAC. As always, whoever gets that 1 seed really has a leg up on the competition going into the regional. Dover turns it over. An 8-point lead by Lamar. They're trying to add to it. They're trying to put their foot down and get this game over with right here. Sanders, 16-footer, no good. Rebound.
Big break for Dover right there. Sanders usually hits that shot.
Whitley Singleton, she was wide open, yet like you said, normally that's money. This is where Lamar is so tough because you don't want them to have a lead when this game gets down to about the 3-minute mark. Then you got to depend on fouling someone named Corey trying to steal the ball. Good rebound from Housley. Gets it to Logan Young for 2.
Housley, that was a big play by her.
I'm telling you, she has continuously made plays like that down the stretch in every game as of late. And there's a turnover as they try to get the Davidson. Logan Young, she got to look out, got a wolf. She gets it up ahead of McCarty, jumps, little rip move, and one. Oh, they call it on the court. You are kidding me.
No. It was. Okay. Before she got into the act of shooting, it was.
Well,
I will tell you,
that.
A lot of times you do get that one. That was a correct call by the referee. Good call by him. I know it usually is called that way, though.
Right. Logan Young blocked again or hit on the elbow. Coach Williams thought she got hit. No call. Here comes Lamar. And there's Corey Sanders, and she got her 4th foul a minute ago as well. That's huge. If she makes the bucket count on the other end.
If you're Dover, you got to go at her.
Back to an 8-point lead. Huge turn of events there on that last possession. Logan working against Davidson. Fade away. You can't block that when she does it, and they're going to call that on the court as well.
Now that one you have an argument for. If you're watching right now, you gotta give Duran a little bit of slack. He is from Dover. His heart is with Dover for sure, but he does a good job. He does a good job.
Logan finds it in off the inbounds there.
Don't worry.
Nice play. That's something that's got to get her going. She's last few possessions here, much better job. Corey, that would have been big. Riley Miller saves it right back to Davison.
What a play by Miller.
Oh, yeah.
Heads up play by Miller. I was going to say, don't worry, Lamar fans. I'm not from Dover or Lamar. I'll balance it out for you.
I don't think anybody would ever know if we hadn't talked about it.
Oh, I don't know about that. That's all right, though.
Logan goes around, kicks it back out. McCarty on the drive. Euro, she gets fouled. She shoot two. She has to shoot two.
Yeah.
Well, they actually don't have 5 team fouls yet, so we got into the 4th. That's the 4th on Lamar and the 4th on Davidson. No, what I was saying, though, is kind of early on you were making kind of jokes when nothing was really happening yet. So it became a theme after that.
Yeah.
It's all right. I'll forgive you. McCarty's good on the first free throw. Second one, so it'll be McCarty's 10th point if she can get it to fall. Looks good. It is.
They're pure right there.
Her free throws have gotten so much better throughout the year. So it's back to 6-point game. Corey out there with 4 fouls. Davison with 4 fouls. Dover's got a few people in foul trouble as well. Long trying to get her second three. No good. Young with the board.
Good strong rebound there by Young.
She had good positioning on Carr that time. Carly's in trouble. Picks up her dribble. They get down to Young. It's working against Carr.
That length there is trouble.
Yeah.
It is trouble. I mean, you talk about when you can set Davidson down and you can bring Carr in, both of them, long arms, tall kids.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big deal.
Probably 5'10"-ish, 5'11", and longer arms. Logan's about 5'8", maybe 5'9". Carly Nance's three's no good. Housley fighting for it, tips it out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, Housley has really fought hard tonight. You got to give her a lot of credit.
She's a completely different girl than early in the year. The growth in her has been fun to see. Every once in a while, she'll get an offensive bucket in there as well. She's averaging about 5 to 7 points over the last few weeks. Corey in a lot of traffic. She dribble it out. Miller back to Corey. She gets past Young. 2 crossovers. Kick out. Bailey.
Big one.
That's big on the wing. No good. Rebound off of Lamar back to Dover.
I'm going to tell you right now, that one, if that goes down,
you're dodging daggers.
Dover would have a lot of trouble.
That's what because you don't, like we talked about, you don't want to get behind with Corey Sanders out there.
That's it.
You can't steal the ball from her hardly. You can't trap her.
And she
don't miss free throws.
Yeah.
Logan and McCarty right now playing a little 2-woman game. There she is. Nice flash to the post.
Oh,
good pass. That ball was in. It came out. Bailey gets it.
I mean, that did everything but go down.
Whitley needs to try to set up a charge here. She slides. That's going to be an easy call. Foul on Whitley, her 4th.
That's the one thing about that Corey's going to do, man. She's going to Euro, and it's going to be hard to get her to charge in that situation for sure.
Yeah, very hard. 1-on-1, and she had a little help coming as well. Kind of a 2-on-1.
Tell me a faster girl in 3A. I don't know if there is one.
There's not a quicker one. I like Brown for Baptist Prep. She's young. I think she's going to be a pretty good point guard coming up for them. But Corey on a different level, really. Doing it a long time since a freshman.
She's played a lot of high school games. That's for
over her 1,000 points already. Logan Young and the one. You got to let her shoot on this one. Back to the 6-point game. She can make it 5 with a made free throw here. She's come to life in this fourth, and they had to have it. She can't get the free throw, but Housley, they're young. Got a foul. Who's it on? On Lamar. Young back to the line. She'll shoot 2 this time. Young missed the last. She's 0 of 2 tonight. Or, I'm sorry, 2 of 4 tonight. Make it 3 of 5. Young had 8, none in the third period, and she's got 7 in this period now. She's got 15. She can tie her game total in this one period with this made free throw. Give her 16. It's good. They're tightening the gap a little bit. It's a 4-point game, 36-40. You don't really expect much less than a good one throughout.
District final, man, should be.
But Lamar has really had a lot of opportunities here to stretch it out. Here's another one.
Huge.
Miller, no good. Nance deflects it out of bounds, stays with Lamar.
That was a big one right there. Time is of the essence on both sides right now.
Corey with a lot of space up at the top of this 3-2 for her to catch and do something with it. They'll get it down low. Davison. Singleton, tough pass out to Miller. Singleton's on her. Oh, that's a turnover. That was a good job by Whitley Singleton with 4 fouls to recognize that Miller was in trouble on the outlet pass from the post. Back out to her. Came out on her strong. Made her overthrow Corey Sanders. Pirates catch a break with the turnover after they got that rebound. Well, it went out of bounds off of Dover. Got that second opportunity. McCrotty in trouble, short. Young doing what she does. She can't get her shot. Gets her own putback. Pirates still another chance.
Good recovery by Bailey there. That was a 3.
Skip pass, McCrotty, 3 short. Corey Sanders has it. Here comes Lamar. Ooh, it was a late whistle, but it was a foul. That was on McCrotty. That's her third.
When I'm not as familiar with these kids as you are, Carly Nance in the corner, open for 3. Emma Bailey recovered out there, closed out quickly. That was a big play right there in that possession.
It's little plays like that. We saw Whitley doing it a minute ago. You see Emma Bailey doing it down here on this end. It's plays like that to help you win a ball game. Plays that
absolutely. That was a huge play. That's one that doesn't show up in the box score for sure.
Miller back to Sanders. Bailey
huge
up top
possession
using a
right
screen.
here.
Titsworth falls down. Now they suck everybody in. Open 3 for Miller. It's her third of the night. First one in this period. That was huge. 7-point lead with 2 minutes.
Kenzie McCarty had to go to the locker room as well.
Yeah, and Corey was looking down, so it might have been some blood or something going on. Young, 15-footers, no good. Housley gets the rebound over the top of Miller. And then it's thrown away, and Miller runs it down. She gets bailed out with a foul. Singleton straight up and down, but just too much contact.
He got Nate over here red-faced. He's got a microphone. I know he wants to say something.
Singleton is fouling out. She's a senior. Dover running out of games to play in their home stadium.
They get more.
I know. They're going to be back at regional.
Let's stay here. We can talk a little bit about everything going on.
We've still got 1:40 in this one. I'm not saying this one's over at all, but they got at least one more period or 2 more.
What are you talking about?
In regional, you still got to, you have to win one to play 2 more at least.
Yeah, you got to win one to get to state. But, I feel like that Dover really helped themselves against Lamar.
Against Mayflower?
That's right, against Mayflower with that win. And
100%.
Lamar, they're doing their thing, man. This is what they do. What you're watching right now is Lamar spreading people out, Corey Sanders driving, kicking out, and when they're hitting the three-pointer, they're as tough to beat as anybody. I'll tell you, they've played a great game tonight. Davidson, Carr, both those. Emma Bailey's had her moments tonight. I believe is it Miller? Is that right?
Yeah, Miller and Long.
Miller and Long.
Long hit one finally in the third.
Miller's been
Miller's
big.
hit 3 in the second half.
Miller, she plays a lot like a girl that played for them last year. I cannot remember their names, though. Number 3, I believe, was.
You're talking about Bailey Cochran and Shaylee. Taylor, right? Yeah.
Morgan Cochran.
Yeah, Morgan Cochran.
Was number 3? Was that a number? Anyway, plays a lot like her. Kenzie McCarty back, by the way.
Shay Taylor, Morgan Cochran.
Shay Taylor, maybe.
You had Carly Williams on that team, number 25.
There was Bailey Cowell.
Yeah, Bailey Cowell's the other Bailey. Carly Nance for 3.
And that's why that Emma Bailey closeout on the last possession was huge.
Back to a 5-point game. Pirates not going to give up here.
Let's go to a short break, full timeout.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
All right, we're back here. We got 1:25 to go inside this one. Lamar in a good place right now, up 5. Carly Nance of Dover did just hit a 3. Coach Williams got a timeout immediately after.
Okay, here's where high school basketball has changed quite a bit over the last 2 years, 3 years, whatever it's been since they got the shot clock. At this point in time, Sanders would be dribbling around, and you would just – now they can't do that. And so Dover's still in this basketball game because of that.
Right. They can do it, but they can only waste 35. And there's a turnover as Nance pokes it out. Carly Nance with 2 huge plays, another senior for Dover. Spradlin up on the wing. She gets it to Young. Young driving, poked out. She gets it back. Spradlin has it going around Bailey, and they're going to call a little hip check. You got to love how one side every time is like, there's no way. Why would that be a foul? We haven't seen that all night. And the other side's like, you just got that called on us.
Right.
How do you not realize it?
It's
And
an
both teams
emotional
do it.
game.
Both teams do it. Both fan bases.
Everybody wants their team to win.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you're a Razorback fan, then you're kind of resigned to the fact that they're going to lose. Right?
No comment, Brad.
I am a Razorback fan, but I have just lost all. I've just lost. It just doesn't even hurt anymore.
Can't give up. Got to fix that mentality, Brad.
I'm numb. That's what it is. I'm numb.
Spradlin can't get either the fall. That hurts Dover.
That's 5. That's 5 on Housley.
Yep, and Housley's out. They got Miller on the line. Other than, she's a pretty good three-point shooter. Let's see what she does at the free throw line. Might be better than Corey. May not be. She misses the first one. So what I was going to talk about earlier when we were talking about what Lamar was doing, they had 2 made threes at the half. They had 4 in the third alone, and they've got 1 more in this fourth. And Miller had 3 of those, 1 in this period. She got the second one. Carly Nance, another 3, no good. Titsworth tries to get the rebound, but Miller's name keeps coming up. She's had big moments.
She's really played a great game today.
All 5 starters for Lamar are juniors. And normally, Shaylee Mayfield, one of the first girls off the bench, is a junior as well. Carr comes in pretty quick, too. She's a senior.
You could very well be watching your regional final matchup right now.
We need to talk about that a little bit as well. Next time it slows down a little bit in the action here of who's going to meet up in that regional with this 3A-5. Corey, Pirates wasting way too much time. Long shot.
Yep.
She's fouled. She'll shoot
That's
two.
a killer right there. You play
Can't-
defense the whole time, and then you foul. That's
You got to
tough.
steal the ball. If you don't steal it, you got to foul immediately. You wasted. How much was on the shot clock?
6.
6 on the shot clock.
Yeah.
So you wasted 29 seconds for her to shoot 2 free throws that you could have got done in the first second. Or the first after the steal opportunity, the first 3 or 4 seconds. Put it that way. That's tough when you're down 6.
And that one right there is a big one.
Yep. So that makes it 2 possessions. 3 possessions, I should say. McCarty all over her. They're not going to let her get an open 3. Nance going to have to hit one. That looks good. It's in and out. Titsworth and Spradlin fighting for it. McCarty gets it. Taking way too much time. The game is over. 1 second left. And Davison gets the block to end it in style for Lamar. They win it 46-39. We're going to get down there. We're going to have head coach Brandon Schluterman, his players of the game, here shortly. We'll take a break while we get set up. And also, let's stay here because they're fixing to award them with the district tournament trophy here. We'll keep it right here. And mute Brad's headset here. Thank you.
Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me up there.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Obviously can't hear y'all.
And now the presentation of the 3A-5 Ladies District Awards.
We got the district tournament championships and award for Lamar, and we're going to have the runner-up first for Dover. Obviously clear that Dover isn't happy with getting second place there. And then here's your district champions, the Lamar Lady Warriors. Hey, can you take the board off for us? You just got the bottom line on.
Control me from up there. Okay.
As Dover takes the trophy, they go into the locker room, and they got the 2 seed going into this regional, which is big. Big win over Mayflower last night. Lamar with the 1 seed, they'll get to play a 4. Dover will play a 3.
Good. Are we good here?
Yeah.
Good here? Let me
back
know.
up a
Point
little
to me
here.
when you're ready for me.
I'd come more to the middle and get a little bit
Move out
closer
a
to
little
the
bit.
sideline.
We're going to move out just a little bit here.
He can't hear me.
Just throw it to me when you're ready. We're ready?
All right, we're going to go down to Brad Caldwell. He's
Okay, we're
got
down
Brandon
here.
Schlinderman
All
and Corey
right,
Sanders.
we got Lamar Lady Warriors, another district championship. Guys, I know this is not what you play for, but it's got to feel good.
Yeah, I went over and talked to my 10-year-old son, and he's like, that's a 3-peat, Dad. And I didn't even think about it, but that's pretty cool. I told those kids down there in that picture, the only thing different is last year there was 5 other ones in the front, and this year they just moved up a row. So for those kids that didn't get a whole lot of exposure last year, they put in a lot of work, and tonight it showed. And you're right, we're not done. We're ready for more, and, it's always a good win. So.
Corey, last year you got hurt. Here you are again. It's kind of the redemption tour for you. How are you feeling after this victory?
Feeling good. I'm going to go celebrate at home, and then next morning back to work. We've got a regionals to win and the state championship to win, Coach.
Regional tournament coming back here. Do you know anything about what you're going to face?
I think it's Episcopal, right? We're going to be playing Episcopal.
So you got Episcopal would be Wednesday night. You know what time?
Not a clue.
Not a clue. It's either 4 or 7. That's right. Anyway, well, guys, congratulations on the victory, and we'll see you at state, I bet. All right, throwing it up to y'all.
All right, there you had Corey Sanders and head coach Brandon Schluterman. The winners here of the district tournament championship with a great game. I'm going to give you some final stats here in just one moment. Final stats here for Lamar. Riley Miller had a huge second half. She ended up with 10 points, 9 from the three-point line, 3 made threes. Kaylee Long, she ended up with 4. Madison Davison ended up with 12 points tonight. 16 points for Corey Sanders. And Emma Bailey ended the night with 3 points. Over for Dover, Housley with 2 points. 8 points for Carly Nance. 3 points for Whitley Singleton. 10 points for Kinsey McCrotty. And Logan Young, 16 points. Lamar did a great job on Young and McCrotty. Young ended up exploding a little bit in that fourth. Got herself up to 16 points, but they did a good job making her kind of work, making her kind of hesitate a little bit down low, pulling the ball out at times, which you don't see very often. And it was enough overall to overcome. They did a much better job on McCrotty than Mayflower did last night. Of course, McCrotty, 39 points last night. They were all over her. They knew they were ready for her. She rarely got an open three-point attempt. She had to rush it seemed like every time. Great job overall for Lamar's game plan defensively. They get the victory, and it won't shock me if Dover, Lamar, and Mayflower all see each other again some point down the line here in regional and state. We're going to wrap this one up. We've got the boys game coming up, the championship with the number 1 CAC, undefeated in conference play, and I think we were talking about it. They've won 21 straight now, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Started the season 0-3.
Yeah.
Hasn't lost since.
And, you know, you got a lot of good players on this CAC team. Of course, you got Grayson Wilson. He's a football recruit, top-level football recruit in the nation. And, you know, I'm so impressed by what he does. A true post player. You just don't see it very often anymore.
And you got Lamar, who's full of talent as well. Both of these teams overall young. Lamar does have their senior, Lane Miller. We'll talk more about that as we get into that game here in just a few minutes. We got about 6:40. We'll take an extended break. We'll come back about a minute before. We'll get your starting lineups and get to action here in this final championship of the night.
We all love to eat. Whether discussing our daily meals or our special holidays, family gatherings, and even tailgating celebrations, Petrus Farm and Grill, located in Central Arkansas, can help elevate your experiences. Petrus Farm and Grill has over 10 great seasonings and 2 delicious barbecue sauces to choose from. Use our special blends alone or feel free to mix and match to your own delight. Find our sauces and seasonings online at petrusfarmgrill.com. There you can also find one of our great dealers in communities near you.
Every one of us starts out as a wide-eyed recruit, myself included. If I could go back, I'd tell that kid, get ready. You're going to serve alongside some amazing people. They're going to become like family to you. And together, you'll see them do things that will help change the world, that'll change you. One day, you're going to look up and be a better you. And this nation will be better for it too. I'm General Dave Goldfein. Come join us. Your nation is waiting.
Network's Game of the Week Basketball Edition. Tonight's game is being brought to you by D3 Auto Sales, by Arkansas Tech University, by Heirloom Legal Services, and by Tyson Foods. Now let's send it down to the gym for all of tonight's action.
Welcome back to Dover as we are getting ready for the boys championship game. The Warriors are getting their starting lineups, or I say theirs. Both of teams are getting their starting lineups out there, and I'm getting used to these guys. I'll give you some names here in just a moment. For Lamar, number 0, Kendrick Carr. Number 2, Lane Miller. Number 5, Ben Noonan. Number 14, Caleb Green. And number 21, Kaz Krotz. And if we've got the CAC ones right, unless they've moved somebody up that we didn't know. Of course, you've already been here. You've seen them. So
Sam Maddox coming up first.
Sam Steph Curry Maddox.
He might be their best player. He's really good.
He can shoot the basketball. Remember him from last year.
I really like watching this guy right here. Kevin Williams, the son of the Kevin Williams that played for the Minnesota Vikings in the NFL.
There you go. I think he's from Fordyce, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I couldn't remember where it was, but I think you're right.
Lane Baxter, Sam Maddox, Kevin Williams, number 22, Webb Watson. And
Watson, a senior, I believe. You got it in front of you. Him and Kaz Krotz, always fun to go against each other. Krotz just a sophomore. And there's the man. Go ahead.
Grayson Wilson. He's a fine quarterback for the Mustangs. Unbelievable player there. One of the top players in the state of Arkansas in football in the 2025 class. He is one of the top quarterbacks in the nation, committed to the Razorbacks. But we ain't playing football right now, folks. We're playing basketball. And so we're glad to be here tonight.
Yep. There we go. Nate's ready to rock over there.
I love that music. Some might not, but I love it. Lamar controls the tip, and we're underway here from Dover. Lamar gets it on the wing, looking inside. Noonan has it at the top, gets all the way to the hoop, double pump shot. Rebound comes away to Williams. Williams gets there quickly, and the first two there for CAC, Webb Watson. And just like that, you can see why these CAC Mustangs have not lost very much.
Kevin Williams, one of those guys, a little bit of a table setter for him, always pushing the pace. Got a foul away from the ball.
It's like.
Now, Brad, you weren't here last night. Green in the first half went off. He made 5, I know, maybe 6 threes, and I mean, he was hitting them from the O and Dover over here on this CAC side. We were making jokes about him hitting them from Pilot Rock Road. I mean, it was unbelievable. He was unconscious.
Three-pointer by Baxter, no good.
Helped them get out to a big lead.
And Lamar has it. This is Kendrick Carr at the top, setting it up. Ben Noonan, little 17-footer. Oh, tough shot. He knocked it down. Nice play there by Noonan.
Noonan's so athletic. He's a guy that really does a lot of things down low, kind of fighting for loose balls.
Maddox.
Always around the ball, it seems like.
Oh, Maddox doing something that you don't see him do a ton. Gets all the way to the hoop.
Yeah, he's done it a little more this year. Definitely got some more to his game than just sitting out on the perimeter.
He puts it in for 2. It's 4-2 here.
And he's got some length to him. He draws a tough defensive assignment a lot of times. It's been fun to watch.
Krott's going to draw the foul on Wilson here early. That's just his team's first.
Last night we had 0 Maddox versus, I'm trying to remember who they were playing. I've done so many games this week. It's running together. Oh, Carter Davis, 0 for Maumelle Charter. That was a fun one. I like Carter Davis. Good kid. Good kid to watch.
Carr gets in the lane, shot up good.
There's another number 0.
I'll tell you what, you look at Lamar, and one of the things that I look at Lamar, they remind me so much of what the old Clarksville teams used to be. Williams gets all the way to the hoop, puts it in.
Wow. How did that go in?
Unbelievable play.
He had Noonan all over him.
Count it. Old-fashioned three-point opportunity for Kevin Williams here. .557 to go here in the first period of action. And Ben Noonan picks up his second foul early. That's a tough one. Into the ball game for Lamar. I don't have him. I'll get him in just a second.
Tipped out, but Lamar runs it down. Who was it? What number?
Number 1.
For Lamar?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'll get him in just a moment.
He hasn't played a whole lot lately.
Nice job there by Miller, knocking it down for 2.
Lane Miller, the one senior on this Lamar team. Had 32 last week against Mayflower in senior night.
Three-pointer on the way by Baxter was no good.
I've got a master roster. All right, I can get it for you.
Almost there. Okay, Drayton Makepeace. Three-pointer by Baxter that time, good.
I've done 3 men's games for Lamar. I've not seen him in, so getting some time in this one. I'll be a matchup that Coach Sampley sees that they want to get him out on the court. And there's Miller.
Miller pulls a 3. It's no good.
Kind of rushed that, Tom.
Williams gets it in, kicks it out. Maddox, three-pointer on the way. I'm going to tell you, leave him that open. He's going to hit a lot of those. 12-6 early in this ball game. CAC leads. Miller has it. Working against Maddox. Trying to work off the screen. Kicks it over to Makepeace. Out. Warriors have it.
There's
Caleb Green, long three-pointer, no good.
Those are the ones he was hitting last night. Even further on a couple.
Ball tipped. It's going to get, well, Lamar was about to get it, and we got a foul, and going to the free throw line, Grayson Wilson. Wilson going to the free throw line. Getting ready to check in for CAC. Going to have to check that roster too.
Who went in for you?
Number 24.
Number 24 is Jackson Hampton.
Jackson Hampton.
Junior, he's on there.
Okay. Get him down here. Right here. Okay.
And number 13, who's not on any of the rosters, but I figured it out last night, is Josiah Warrior Benson. Both of those wide receivers for the CAC football team, by the way. And so is number 11, Jacob Henry, who's in.
Is it Warrior Benson?
Yep, Josiah Warrior Benson. That's number 13.
Layden Miller has it, gets inside the three-point lane, 18-footer, no good.
Miller just off a little bit right now.
All the way to the hoop. Williams once again, he counts it once again. Kevin Williams is on fire so far in this first quarter.
I think he's the straw that stirs the drink for this CAC. Oh, they wave it off.
I missed it. I'm sorry.
I was filming there. I didn't see it either.
So we got a charge. I guess a push-off is what they called there. So wave the basket off. I honestly, at the angle that we're at, I did not see it.
And by the way, Carl Ramsey, I was asking about how many state titles the Lady Warriors had. We got one in the 80s and one in the 90s.
Okay.
Thank you, Matt Little, for that answer.
Oh. Lamar gets it inside, kicks it out.
If he's set, he makes it. Lane Miller was set that time, got the ball from the inside, kicked back out to him. Good shot.
Three-pointer good. Williams, 3, no good. That might be the one weakness in his game, but Warrior Benson puts it in for 2. And you got these football players coming in, and you know they're going to be physical right off the bat.
And look at him. You can see the physicality.
Yeah, and I think
at the seams.
And I think I missed that one. Jackson Hampton actually was the one that put that
24.
in. Yeah.
Yeah, you got Hampton and Henry in right now. Williams on the bench. No, he's still out there. I missed him. There he is. Looks like Henry will bring this one up.
So Henry going to bring it up for the
Boy, there's a lot of little hand checking down low. And there's Miller with a steal out front.
All the way.
He can throw it down. I seen him do it as a sophomore a couple years ago. Lays that one in.
2:44 left, 15-11 is the score.
Of course, Miller's about a 6'3", 6'4" wide receiver for Lamar. Kind of one of their possession guys. They just throw it up to. Lamar don't throw the ball a whole lot. He's one of the guys that you see him drop back to pass, you better know where Lane Miller is.
Got a legal screen, it looks like. Or no, it looks like they're, I guess they're going to call a push on that screen.
Did you see a classification on number 1?
I'll have to go in here and look.
What was his name again?
You talking about Lamar Makepeace, Drayton Makepeace? I remember watching him in 7th grade football.
How do you spell his last name?
Makepeace, I believe.
Okay.
That's it. It's Makepeace. What else could it be? Makepeace,
just
right?
Like you say it, just like you say it, right?
Yep. Green has it in the front court, gets it to Miller.
I haven't seen him all year. He's getting extended minutes here. Just trying to figure out what's going on.
He's a junior.
He's a junior, and
three-pointer on the way. Knocks it down.
Kaz Krotz.
Nice job by Krotz.
That's a sophomore fullback for the football team.
Good little crossover, gets to the hoop. We got a foul. Williams is tough, man, on that drive. He's very quick, very strong. Really a good point guard. Remember seeing him last year in the 3A state tournament there at Lamar, and he was something else. You know, that Dumas Lamar, that Dumas CAC game last year, probably the best of the games that we got a chance to call last year.
Look who just got up. He got some minutes last night, and that's the freshman that's been called up, the 6'6" point guard, Cade Bowen, number 4.
Cade Bowen into the ball game.
He's a guy that's one of the guys that's going to really help this team in the future. Showed out this year on the junior high level. Now, when you get caught up to high school, I don't care. You know, usually it's early in the year. Getting caught up around district tournament time, I don't care how good you are. That's a tough transition. So you see if the game slows down for him a little bit tonight after he got some action last night.
Miller has it in the front court. And they've got it at the top of the key now. Gets it over to Kendrick Carr. Carr, a little crossover dribble. Coming away by Kevin Williams. Williams all the way. Shot up, no good, though. Good defense there.
Got a 3-on-2 if they hurry.
Miller got it knocked away from behind. You cannot forget about him.
Kevin Williams.
Does he play football? My goodness.
I don't remember his name much, so
he looks like a running back. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, if I remember their running back, I can't think of his name off the top of my head. They had a pretty good one this year. Of course, they throw a lot more than they run, but they had a good running back. It wasn't Kevin Williams. He wasn't a starter, at least, put it that way. But I'm telling you, if he played football, I think he would start. So I could be wrong, but I don't remember him.
1 minute to play here in the first quarter. Been a good one. You would expect that between these two teams. Miller pulls another three. That's off, no good. He knew when it left his hands.
Yeah,
it wasn't going in.
Down.
Williams gets all the way to the hoop. Good little pass there, but it's stolen away. Miller from behind the back, but it's stolen back by CAC. 42 seconds to go here in the first quarter of action.
These teams giving it all out there.
All the way. We've got a foul.
Miller, hands on his knees. He's kind of gotten up and down here lately. This team's giving it all they got right now.
They do say he plays football. He's a DB and wide receiver. Thank you for that.
I probably said his name and just don't even remember at this point.
Got Jess Potts watching from Pottsville right now.
He's always watching.
I'll tell you what, I appreciate old Jess, man. He's a good old fella. just wanting to watch some good basketball. Well, you found the right place tonight, sir. Williams making a living at the line. Just as I say that, he's 3 of 5. 31 seconds to go here. A 3-point ball game here from Dover. Just as you would expect, these two teams, CAC won both games, but both games were close games. So
he's Bowen with it, and then he gives it off to Crotch.
And I think, I talked to a local coach here, and he told me he really likes CAC to win it all. He thinks they're the best team in 3As. So
we were surprised last year at 3A State with Rivercrest kind of coming out of nowhere, almost going all the way. You've got Manila, who won it. They're kind of falling off a little bit this year, lost a lot of seniors. Bergman's still up there pretty well. They've been in the top 5 most of the year.
Interested to see Elkins.
Gosnell's doing pretty good.
.13 seconds to go, 17-15 is the score here. 3-pointer from the corner, no good. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, reverse dribble. Crotch is stolen from behind. Williams has it 1 second from half court. He's blocked, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Just as you would have expected, it's a great one, and we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have second quarter action live from Dover. 17-15 CAC leads. We'll be back in just a moment.
We all love to eat. Whether discussing our daily meals or our special holidays, family gatherings, and even tailgating celebrations, Petra's Farm and Grill, located in Central Arkansas, can help elevate your experiences. Petra's Farm and Grill has over 10 great seasonings and 2 delicious barbecue sauces to choose from. Use our special blends alone or feel free to mix and match to your own delight. Find our sauces and seasonings online at petrasfarmgrill.com. There you can also find one of our great dealers in communities near you.
Back here, second quarter action from Dover. 17-15 is the score. I believe CAC going to get the ball to start the second quarter. That's me. You got me, you got him now. You're good?
Yeah, I'm good. I was
Okay.
helping a fan locate the Arkansas Sports Network
Yeah.
there. So I apologize.
Hey,
I did
share it
miss the
out.
last possession for CAC before they got their final little heave there right at the buzzer. So I do apologize.
Share it out on your social media. Subscribe to us if you haven't already. We've got the 3A state tournament at Elkins. We'll do all 28 games there, so you don't want to miss that. Maddox, first shot up, no good. And Lamar has it with a chance to tie or take the lead on this possession. I think my dad is watching. This would be one of the first times, I believe. Green, shot up and good. We've got a tie ball game here, 17 all. Now Williams has it, gets into the lane all the way to the hoop. He's so quick and so strong. Good rebound coming from the backside there by Maddox. Maddox puts it in. And I about said Pottsville. So used to calling him. Cass Crotch puts it in for 2. CAC got the lead, and Crotch gets Lamar back at the tie ball game here.
How many points you got for Crotch? He normally is a guy that'll get a few buckets for you, but he's really playing well on the offensive end.
Right now I got him for 7.
That's right. I think he's usually about a 4 to 7 kind of guy, but, I mean, we're early on in this one. He's made some tough plays, too.
So Crotch playing big in district tournament final here. Shot off the front iron, no good. Williams comes away with the rebound. Williams gets into the lane. Oh, yep, he did. He traveled there. 19-19, 7:02 remaining. Yeah, I almost said Pottsville. I've been calling Pottsville games for the whole season, and they were upset the district tournament. They played had a really good year this year. Played really good ball down the stretch. Just a very hot Fountain Lake team got them. That's Carr looking inside, gets it out to Green. Green gets it to Noonan. Noonan got to be careful with 2 fouls. Green pulls a long 3-pointer. Off, no good. Rebound comes away to Hampton.
Those were falling last night. They're not falling tonight, and I think Coach Sampley's probably wanting a little better shot selection there. I don't know. He knows his guy. He may have been doing that all year, but
Green all the way to the hoop. Nice job by, Carr. Carr puts it in for 2. It's 21-19 now. Lamar with the lead.
You know, you're shooting those 25-footers like we just saw Maddox do, and you miss a few of them in a row. Coach may want a little bit better selection.
Maddox has got range. We've seen it. That early in the shot clock, hold off.
I was talking about Green.
But I figure he's got the green light just about any time he wants it.
Both of those guys great shooters. Like I said last night, Green was lighting it up. A little bit off so far today from outside.
Noonan has it at the top of the key, gets it to Carr. Carr gets it to Krotz, back to Noonan.
They're doing a good job of cutting Noonan off, not letting him drive to the basket. He's making him make shots like that. That
Tough
was a
shot
lot tougher.
by Noonan there. That's a very hard shot. Nice pass by Williams. Ball knocked out of bounds. Going to be off of CAC, they say. Lamar gets the basketball.
We talk about the engine of Kevin Williams, how he never stops. Ben Noonan's kind of that same way for Lamar. Both very high motors, always moving on both ends of the court. Both athletic. Fun guys to watch.
Noonan gets it inside to Krotz. Krotz, little fadeaway jumper. Man, he
Look
has
at this
got
boy.
the hot hand tonight.
Kaz Krotz.
Krotz has got 9.
Sam, remember the name.
Lamar's got a 4-point lead. Maddox has it on the wing. He puts it on the deck, stops his dribble. Little hesitation move, kicks it out. Good passing there by CAC. Nice job by Webb Watson getting it to Jackson Hampton. Hampton puts it in for 2.
Well, Hampton, talking football, he's kind of that tight end wide receiver, and he plays out wide. He is a load to handle.
Noonan, he's being guarded heavily by Williams. Williams
wins
steals
that
it
battle.
away. They've got a chance to tie or take the lead on this possession. Good pass. I'll tell you what, CAC shares the ball so well. Getting easy shots for Hampton. Hampton's got 6 here in the first half of action. 4:29 left here in the first half. Lane Miller has it. Miller has done some damage early in this ball game. Kaz Krotz has been the man, though, so far. Noonan. He's working against Williams. I think Williams is on him on purpose. They get it inside. Just can't handle it. Ball knocked away. CAC comes up with it.
Krotz was almost able to run it down. There's too much quickness that time from CAC.
Williams, left-handed. My goodness, by Williams.
Got a run out.
Green all the way to the hoop, and he puts it in.
Good time for a replay there, Nate.
Real quick, we've got a 30-second timeout for, I think it's, I don't know who it's for. It is a 30, so we'll take a quick one. Get one ready here, bud. I don't know who called it. We'll go to the quick break. We'll come back in a moment.
Coach Matt Hall talking to the refs about something he didn't like.
Let's go ahead and go to a 30.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but we know there's growth in the journey. At ATU, we value this moment because here, nature becomes your classroom. So breathe it in. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Back here at Dover, tie ball game, 25-25. I did get confirmation that the great Bill Caldwell is watching, so I'm impressed.
Bill Caldwell, your daddy.
That's right. Mr. Do-It-All.
Got a twin brother named Bob, right?
Yeah, that's right. Bob's not watching.
How many are there? 6?
A bunch of us.
No, your dad's brothers.
Yes.
6 of them?
Yes.
Terry, Dean. That's 2 more. I think that's 4 I've got to.
I don't think they care about our family tree right now. All the way, shot up. Oh, my goodness. Jacob Henry puts it in for 2.
Nice play from Henry.
Man, that was a great play by Henry there. And I tell you what, CAC is so strong, man. Getting to the hoop, getting the shot up off the glass. Ball tried to get inside the green. Is going to be out of bounds. CAC basketball. 3:15 to go here in the first half. Oh, my wife is watching. Holy cow. Unbelievable. Great night here at Dover. Henry pulls it. 16-footer, no good. Noonan comes away with it. Krotz. He had it in the front court, kicked it out. Now Lane Miller going to have it. Gets it to Krotz. Krotz being guarded by Grayson Wilson.
Cleared a little space. Wilson, I don't think, really liked that.
Yeah.
Keep your eye on that matchup.
Noonan, little crossover dribble, kicks it out to Miller. Miller, sidestep three-pointer.
Wow.
No good. That's a tough one right there.
Maddox was with a great closeout that time. Got his hand right in the face.
That wasn't even a walk sidestep. That was actually a sidestep. You know, you see those walk sidesteps, but nobody will ever convince me it's not a walk.
The beard made that so popular.
Yeah.
Can't think of his name.
But see, in the NBA, they don't play real basketball.
Not anymore.
Watson gets it in, shot up. It's blocked
nice
by Green.
Block.
Two blocks in a row by Green.
Well, you got a guy like Giannis. He can gather and let the ball kind of rotate, and he can just stop dribbling in half court.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll probably have some NBA fans in the chat
sure.
being upset. We got to better be careful here.
I feel okay.
Yeah, they had to reset a shot clock.
Shot clock didn't reset.
There ain't no way that's not a shot clock violation. They didn't have it long enough. Yeah, they're gonna try to do something about that. Old Bill watching from Pea Ridge. Appreciate him. Watching from Crossett, Kevin Williams is his family. Floyd Robinson says that.
They're still discussing this.
Can't be a shot clock violation. They're trying to figure out, I guess, what to put it at.
Yeah. They're just going to reset it completely. Still got 35 on it.
Marshall Blassingame watching from Star City. We appreciate you. I promise you. We appreciate you watching. And, again, we're sure looking forward to being at the 3A state tournament. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you do it.
Now, they moved it to 15 now.
I think that's fairly fair. I don't think anybody really knew, to be honest with you. At least it wasn't a violation. Green pulls a three from a long way out. Miller gets a rebound, puts it in for 2.
Replay, Nate. Did you get it? Good job. Nate, first year producing with this. Our replay wasn't working early in the year, and we got it fixed and doing a great job.
Maddox has it. He's working against Carr. Nice behind the back pass, and Grayson Wilson was blocked. Carr doesn't like it.
No, Carr thought he got away with one. Carr's just a freshman out there, folks. Going to be a really good one. There's a couple of young guys for this Lamar team.
Lamar, you
Both
better watch out, man.
Both of them.
You better watch out in the future for this group. CAC, their time might be now.
Here comes that other freshman, Bowen, up to come back in again.
I'm going to tell you, both these teams are going to be a problem in the state tournament. They got to get there first, though.
A lot of athleticism coming out of this 3A-5. You know, 3A-5, not known for just being super athletic every year. And this year, I feel like that's changed quite a bit.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Some of the top teams especially.
Big rebound there by Henry. They get it into Wilson. Wilson kicked it out to Williams for 3. And that, you know, like I said, if there's any weakness in his game, it's that right there. And, I figure he's probably one of those guys, if he sees one or two go in, get the good feeling. But, he's more of a slasher.
Right. If he gets that going as well, look out.
Mm-hmm.
Logan Young, the Dover, we just got done doing, she hit 2 threes in their first matchup.
Wow.
If she gets that going, it's over for everybody else,
Lamar keeps the basketball with 56.1 seconds to go here.
As Kevin Williams, like I said, I've said all game, it's one of my favorites to watch on this team. He's so good. Krotz, though, working hard. Can't get it up and in.
Good defense on the interior by Wilson there.
Nice pass.
Yeah, they just do such a good job of sharing the basketball. But with that said, they get a walk there on Webb Watson. 42 seconds to go.
Tied ball game. Well, we're lucky, aren't we? Get to call these games, to be up here. Championship day at District.
You get a chance to get a view of what we will see in the state tournament. I really think that these two teams got a great shot at being there.
Oh, wow.
Great play off the high post. And a foul.
And one.
Noonan going to go to the free throw line.
Here's your replay right here.
Old-fashioned three-point opportunity. Good job there by our producer.
Green to Miller. Miller dumps it off to Noonan. Noonan for the end.
We talk about how they passed the ball at CAC. That's a pretty good job by Lamar.
Yeah, it was.
Great job. Great game. High-level basketball being played right here in Dover. Noonan puts it up, puts it in. There's going to be more high-level basketball here as they'll have the regional tournament. I'll be honest with you, I regret that we can't do it this year, but, man, it's going to be a fun time here if you want to watch good basketball.
I'll be here calling most of the games that week.
Oh, my goodness, Krotz.
10 on the clock. Oh, it's taken right back.
All the way, Wilson. Uh-oh. What do we got? What do we got? What are they calling?
Waving it off? What do we got? Krotz holding his mouth.
Yeah, so they're saying it was a foul on the floor.
Lamar fans like it.
I'm not totally sure. The first thing he held up was Krotz's numbers.
Yeah.
And then they changed it.
Not sure what happened. Matt Hall trying to get explanation as well.
Miller pulls the three at the buzzer. He puts it in.
Miller. That's what he does right there.
And the Lamar Warriors close it out strong. And they're going to take a 33-27 lead into the half. And give us a few minutes. We'll tally up a few stats, and we'll come back with halftime stats and analysis. You're watching the Arkansas Sports Network coverage of the 3A-5 District Tournament. We'll be back in just a moment.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
Handoff over to the right side. That's balance. Look at the man. Busts out of there. He's outside. He's got one man to beat, and he does it. He's at the 30, the 25, the 20, the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown.
Dean looking down the
get
field.
rid of it.
He's flushed out of the pocket.
Yeah,
He's
good
got
job.
man.
Stepping up, wide open.
That is Landon Martin, and that is another touchdown right there and Elkins just put themselves right back into this ball game.
Quarterback's back to pass. They're blitzing. That's Alexander chasing him, 58 as well, and it's picked off. He steps in front of his man. That's number 6. He's at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Bigelow. Easton Platt, just a sophomore. Ball at the 15. Back to throw. He's got all kinds of pressure. He's got Taylor's got a lot of room. He's going to get close quickly, but he makes a man miss. He's in. Touchdown. Hector Wildcats. Jackson Taylor looking like Matt Jones out there.
First pass of the ball game. There's Goff, and he's got room. He's going to score. That's a touchdown. Dax Goff, 15 yards off the right-hand side.
Yeah, if you want to go, you might go right now. I'll take care of it. All right, we're back here on the Arkansas Sports Network coverage of the 3A-5 District Tournament Championship. It has been a fun one so far from Dover. It's been a great one here, and so we want to give you a couple stats here. Lamar, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. They're 2 of 8 from behind the arc. Neither team really shooting the three that well tonight. But 10 of 14 and 9 of 15 inside has been the difference in the ballgame for both. Lamar got a little bit of momentum there at the end, being able to extend that lead out there, Duran. Yes. It ended up being enough to get them a 6-point lead.
Yeah, I mean, they really hung in there. It looked like CAC was going to kind of get some separation for a while. And Lamar played tough down the stretch, made some big plays, and a huge three right at the buzzer by Lane Miller, the one senior for that Lamar team that gets a lot of playing time.
Man, it's been a great one here. And just what you would expect. I will tell you, it's really hard to beat a good team 3 times in a year. And I think that's what CAC is experiencing a little bit right now, is that you've just got that factor there. Of course, you've also got a couple players moving up, a little bit of a different team. Lamar is not a team that's in our top 10 in the 3A. I really looked at them as a possibility here in the last poll. If they win this district tournament, they're coming up in it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. They've been right there on the fringe all year, and they're a fun team. They've got a lot of young guys trickled in. They got the one senior in Miller, and CC, they're kind of in the same boat, kind of young. Got a few more juniors maybe, but really, these two teams have a great chance. As you see Lamar coming back on and CAC out here shooting, they have a great chance to really do some damage in this tournament, in the regional and the state tournament.
We'd like to remind you that Duran Miller will be down on the court with the winning team, talking to their coaches about what happened in this ball game tonight. After this one, we got a lot of ball to play, though. We do want to tell you this. Hey, look, you're Lamar. You've got 2 teams that have got a chance to play in the state tournament. And CAC, your team's got a chance to play in the state tournament. We're looking for local sponsors. We call them community sponsors to sponsor your team in the state tournament. It's a way to show your support for your local team there. Also helps us out, covers costs, covers everything that we need to help us, because it's expensive to go up there to stay 5 days away from work, doing different things of that nature. But we love doing it. Don't get me wrong. We're here to do it, but it sure does help out when you help us out.
You think my wife would let me go up there for 5 days without the kids and not get paid?
Right, exactly.
Okay? Probably not. I mean, maybe every once in a while, but probably not year in and year out. But multiple tournaments.
Right. Well, anyway, guys, we're going to go to a little bit of a break here. We'll come back. Oh, I was about to slide over there. You're ready.
You didn't bring me a piece, Nate? Nate comes back from the hospitality room with just food for himself. Come on, man. He's from the bar.
We've got, let's see, Josh Jones says he's watching from Evansville, Indiana.
Yes, you made a trip last night.
Okay, so it's Coach Josh Jones. I was making sure on that.
Yeah, he was up here doing color with me last night.
And then we've got Debbie Hastings. She's watching all the way from the Ozone.
From Ozone?
Or Ozone, Arkansas.
Right.
So
that's not far from Lamar.
And she says, love listening to you guys. I appreciate it. We got Michael Firth Martin watching from Adona, Way of Perryville, voice of the Mustangs, watching all night.
Last night, Caleb Green was hitting some from the ozone layer.
There you go. There you go.
He's got to get that going again. They'd have even more separation.
Well, we got second half action coming up here real quick.
Yeah, less than a minute.
It's man, I'm telling you, I'm enjoying this. It's always fun. It's always fun to be up here doing high-level ball. It's always fun. So
we get those, change that board, Nate. Oh, camera got pulled. There we go. The headset cord got on there. Sorry.
You say change a board? Yeah, it's all
I was
there.
trying to get the stats off.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was talking
about. I got you.
Back to game action.
Okay, here we go. Well, we
Sorry,
are getting
guys.
ready to go to game action. Sometimes you have to hear us do live production. It's just part of it. We don't have 10 people to hear.
Brad talked
to do it.
that. I used to never say anything live about production.
Just
Brad
is.
just does it.
It
And
just-
he makes me comfortable when I'm around.
It just is what
to
it
be
is.
honest
There's
with you.
just nothing.
I'm just
there's-
comfortable around you, big man.
Hey, you know, big man getting smaller, right? Right? I mean, just a little bit anyway.
That's what they say.
Easy now.
Got the bald head up
Right.
here. I'm up top here with this camera now, and got a good view down at the dome.
Well, I tell you, there ain't much to cover it. That's for sure. When you
Man.
get to a point in your life where when you have hair, you look older than when you don't. It means you're getting old. So that's where we're at right now, or where I'm at anyway. I'll let you speak for yourself.
I've got
on that
a little
one.
bit left, not much. But started wearing a hat, and anytime I think I might go on camera, for sure. The camera pulls the contrast out. I don't know why. It's not as bad as the camera makes it look, I think, unless I'm just convincing myself of that.
Here we go. We're
It
back.
definitely adds 10 pounds as well.
We're back to action here. 33-27. Noonan all the way to the hoop.
That's a tough
Being
play.
aggressive there.
Yeah,
And
really putting pressure on Williams.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure how to call a foul on that one. Williams was just playing defense. Don't think there was any advantage, disadvantage on that shot. Maybe I'm wrong, but, you know. So Noonan going to the free throw line. First shot in. Knocks it down. Second shot up. He knocks it down as well. Williams has it.
So-
CAC down 8.
Yep, immediately they add to the lead.
CAC has not lost in a very long time. And there's a lot of time left in this one, but, I don't know. Sometimes you look at it and maybe say that's a good thing, But
Well,
you
if
always
you're gonna lose
want
one,
that.
this would be the time to
That's
do it,
it.
right?
Well, you always want that 1 seed, though, in the district.
True.
It just seems to make such a difference. Nice job by Maddox. Good fake, good little head fake, little shimmy shake. Puts it in on the reverse layup. Nice job there by Maddox. Well, we got a foul going the other way. Little
moving screen.
Illegal screen. Who'd they call that on? Oh, that's
I
on.
think that's on Carr, his fourth.
That's tough. That's
He's
a tough
going
one
to the
right
bench,
there.
and here comes
Makepeace.
one freshman to another one. No, that's Drake Bowen.
Oh, it
Or
is.
Cade,
You're
I'm sorry.
right. Cade
not
Bowen.
Drake's
That's
his
right.
brother. Drake comes in a lot as a sixth man. Tonight we've been getting Makepeace.
Yeah.
And now we've got the freshman, and now we got a foul going back the other way.
Yep. Good call, I thought, just looking at it. Didn't get quite set on the screen.
Watson gets charged this time.
So Caleb Green going to bring it up. I'll tell you what, the length of this Lamar team is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, they just
It
don't.
really is.
They
That's
don't
a
have
freshman right there shooting his first three.
three on the way, no good.
Miller pokes it away.
Noonan gets a shot up. We've got a block. Count it. Put it in for two.
If you could sum up Ben Noonan in one play, that's it right there. Scraps for offensive boards, makes difficult shots, gets fouled, makes shots through traffic, through contact.
Lamar's
Really
got a
fun one.
lot of momentum right now.
They're up 8, trying to make it 9. And this CAC team hasn't really trailed like this in a long time, to my knowledge.
Yeah. Well, definitely not in conference play, that's for sure. Williams has it in the front court. Gets it back. Maddox is looking inside, trying to get it to Wilson. They're kind of shading back on him. That's a good defensive play by Lamar. Maddox pulls a three. It's off, no good. Rebound comes to nobody, and Lamar is going to get the basketball. 9-point lead for the Lamar Warriors. Lamar trying to sweep the district tournament.
Yeah, trying to double dip, right? Trying to win it on the girls and the boys side.
Miller has it, working against Williams. Yeah, that's going to be a foul that time.
Williams is starting to, how many has he got now? Seems like he's creeping up a little bit, 2 or 3 at least.
I think Williams is going to get subbed out for just a minute.
Second.
Nope, he's not. That's going to be Webb Watson coming out.
You're right, Watson coming.
Jacob Henry coming back into the game. He had a good first half.
Plays a lot of minutes for the CAC team. Straight man-to-man defense right here from the Mustangs. Pressured up top, had to get rid of it.
Noonan pulls a three, it's off, no good. Rebound, Miller. Miller puts it up, fading away. Not a great shot there.
Probably could have dribbled that time.
Oh, absolutely. And there's Henry putting it in for 2. We got a timeout, CAC. We'll take a quick one with them. 30-second timeout. 6:06 remains here in the third, 38-31. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hold on.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but we know there's growth in the journey. At ATU, we value this moment because here, nature becomes your classroom. So breathe it in. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
Good crowd watching the 3A-5 district tournament. Mr. Gilbert, I see your comment. Thank you so much. We'll definitely keep you in mind. Appreciate you, man. Lamar has it. Gets it to Noonan. Kaz Krotz, player of the first half for the Warriors. Freshman gets it back to Krotz. Krotz, little scoop shot, no good. Now CAC in transition. Williams, he stopped. Probably got it to Maddox a little bit too late there. All the way to the hoop is Bowen. Bowen puts it in for 2. Cade Bowen gets his first 2 of the night. Coming right out of the junior high game, gets some district tournament action. Grayson Wilson going to go to the free throw line after Krotz.
And I think CC's got to do more of that. They got to get the ball inside. I know Lamar's doing a good job of trying to keep that from happening. They got to get it down low, get Wilson down on the block. He's a difference maker. They don't have a guy that can really match up with him size-wise.
Got to say he's probably the strongest player on the court. Maddox pulls a 3, in and out, no good.
Green skying for that rebound. Use that long length of his arm to outreach and grab it. Look at Krotz pulling it up, bringing it up. Come on. He's had himself a night now.
Oh, goodness.
Williams ran through it.
You can't look at like you're shocked on that one. That was pretty obvious right there.
So third on Williams.
Yep.
2 in the last couple minutes of gameplay here. And Watson's going to come in for him this time.
Webb Watson coming in. Williams a little bit frustrated right there. That's 5 team fouls, so Noonan going to go to the free throw line.
I'm telling you,
here.
Matt Hall has so many coaching opportunities to work from this game, no matter how it ends up.
There's 5 free.
Kind of seeing how his team's reacting to the situation right now, being down.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, this is what kind of builds a champion eventually.
This is good.
If you know you're going to lose one more, you probably do want it tonight. Even though you want the 1 seed, I'd rather lose it here if I could pick than in a regional or state, because you don't know if that's your final game, you know.
Noonan's got 11 points tonight. 5 from the free throw line, trying to make it 6 from the line and 12 overall, and he does. And Lamar's got an 11-point lead, folks.
Plenty of time for CSC to come back in this one.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of time. Thing is, CSC's got to make some shots here. They've struggled a little bit offensively through the second quarter and into now, but that's how you fix it right there. Maddox is a 3-point shooting specialist tonight. He's got 4 2-pointers made so far.
I'm watching Bowen a little bit, and his play tonight compared to what kind of happened last night against Mayflower, huge difference, and got some confidence building, that's for sure. Able to get around him that time, though, and go all the way. Like you said, Maddox getting it done inside the arc.
Noonan has it looking inside to Green. Green working against Watson.
Look at that spin move.
Oh, my goodness. That did everything but go in. Noonan comes away with the rebound. Puts a shot up, off, no good. Lamar battling on the boards. Green gets it back. He puts it in for 2. Caleb Green busting his tail over there on the boards.
And Noonan kind of helped make that play extended.
You can tell these Lamar Warriors really want this ball game. I know they've came close against this CAC team twice. I'm telling you right now, this Lamar Warriors team, no matter what happens in this ball game tonight, it's going to be a problem in the state. I say state, regional and into state.
I 100% agree. Our first matchup really close at Lamar. We covered that game as our game of the week. The return trip to CAC wasn't as nice to Lamar. CAC kind of blew them out on that one, but some tough calls in that early on. Lamar fans came away up pretty unhappy, but CAC walked away knowing they were the conference champs that night.
Oh, wow, what a play there by Lane Baxter. Got the free throw rebound off the free throw, then threw it off the Lamar defender there to get himself the basketball and the possession once again. Those are the type of plays CAC's got to make right now. Maddox calling the play out. Jackson Hampton back in the game. I don't know how they get those passes to them, but they're so good at it.
That's CAC basketball.
That's it.
I've noticed that, and they just do a great job of cutting from the baseline right as he gets penetration.
CAC working a 3-2
Kevin Williams
zone.
does that. It doesn't matter who's got the ball. If they penetrate, you see that, Really good job.
Three-pointer from the corner by Bowen, no good. Rebound comes away to CAC. There's a 3. Up, no good. Lane Baxter on that 3. Bowen has
Baxter
it.
to save it.
8-point lead here as we come up on the 3-minute mark here in the third quarter. Miller has it out top. Looking inside. Gets it to Green. Long three-pointer from Green. He in and out, no good. And that, going to get a foul. And that's a tough one right there. That's third on Noonan, I believe.
Yeah, and Coach Jones kind of did some color with me last night. And he said something. He summed up Noonan a little bit on one thing, and I've seen it before he said it, but after he pointed that out, it really made sense to me. Noonan is so athletic that sometimes he feels like there's no situation where he can't go get the ball. And that's exactly what just happened. He tried to go through a man when he really didn't have any chance to get over Hampton.
Henry and Hampton just trying to get the ball in the hoop. They cannot get it in there, and they're going to pick up a foul, and that's going to be a 2-shot foul there on the other end. Both teams should be in the bonus now. 4 team fouls on Lamar. Next one puts them at 2 shots, and Lamar at the line right now. Noonan making a living at the free throw line right now. He's the leading scorer for the Warriors right now with 13.
Good on both.
Maddox has it across the timeline, gets all the way into the hoop. He's going to get fouled. Lane Miller going to pick that foul up. My wife is complimenting my weight loss.
Nice.
Man.
On actual comments? Or?
Nah, she's down here in the text. She's not in the YouTube comments.
Oh, okay. More of a personal nature.
I'm still heavy. We'll just say that. You can't say fat on YouTube, right? You get strikes against you. Maddox first free throw is no good. Listen, I know who I am. It's okay.
You're comfortable in your skin.
I am. I would say I'm one of the most comfortable people that there is in my skin. I would say my wife would attest to that as well.
Oh, if you were up here watching them 2 minutes before we were getting live,
yeah.
you definitely know.
You're right.
We were up against it with the camera not working right.
Gosh.
Don't even get me talking. I'll get mad. Equipment too.
I'll get mad. Don't talk about it. 3-pointer by Miller, no good. Let's just say we're glad that Jesus didn't come back on that one. 9-point lead here as we get
talking about getting in trouble by saying fat. You're really walking into trouble here.
Maddox has it, gets it to Hampton.
Bowen out on top.
Yeah, Bowen really trying to pick up the defense there, but he's going to be called for a foul.
Yep.
Too much bumping with the hips.
Yep. Good job by Maddox getting around him.
You know, this 5 free throw rule, or 5 foul rule, has cut free throws way down. But in a game like this, I think you're going to see more and more of them. And we are seeing that tonight.
I think it's been a great rule change this year. It's been a lot of fun. You haven't seen those games where you're just like, man, 40 free throws. I mean, it's if there's been a few, there's not been many, put it that way.
That's right. I mean, it has definitely changed the game. And then the no 1-and-1 has just been, it was hard to get used to. Miller pulls a 3, and he knocks it down.
He can get set. He's really good from out there. That's what he did that time.
Williams gets into the lane, and they call a foul on Bowen there.
Might have been, was it Bowen or Green? It was Bowen, you're right.
Yep. Jenna Cook says, go Warriors, and she says, hey, Nate.
Jenna Cook.
Jenna Cook.
Oh, I miss Cook.
First free throw up and good by Williams. Williams had to sit down for a little bit after picking up a few fouls here, getting a little bit frustrated. And I think it was a good set for him. He's now 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Back to an 8-point lead here for the Warriors. Warriors kind of playing catch around the top. 3-pointer up by Green, no good. Need to work the offense just a little bit. 3 from the corner, off, no good. I thought that one was going down for Baxter. Miller somehow keeps the basketball. Wow. I don't know how he did, but throws it away. We got a little bit of scrum going on in the backcourt. Maddox puts it up. He gets fouled by Bowen.
That's
Maddox
huge.
Going to the free throw line with an old-fashioned 3-point opportunity right here.
Coach Sampley not happy about what happened on the other end of the court, talking to the referee about it. She gets the 3-point play.
Maddox puts it in, and it's a 3-point play. It's a 5-point lead. We
got to get Sampley on film there. It was a heated conversation with him and the ref, the head official.
Yeah. Sampley fighting for his team. Krotz into the front court, gets it to Miller. Back to Krotz. Miller thought about the 3, puts it down. 17-footer on the way, knocks it down.
Miller starting to take over a bit.
Got a little rhythm on that jumper.
I said earlier, 32 on senior night last Thursday night at Mayflower. Not this week, but week 4.
Maddox. I think Bowen, I was about to say Bowen, I think he knows he's got 5 fouls to give here. I think that's his 4th. It is his 4th.
Yeah. Definitely, you know, there hasn't been, now McPeace getting up to come in, but they definitely been attacking him for sure. I mean, this is his 3rd time to get into a high school game. Played a little bit against Mayflower on senior night. Played a little bit last night against Mayflower in the semis. And then tonight, the most action he's seen, at least in the tournament that I've seen.
13.7 to go, 51-45. Second shot up is good. Maddox getting a chance at the free throw line. Again, one of those things, you get that shooter to see that ball go through the hoop.
CAC is whittling away at that lead. Miller's had a couple big buckets as of late. He's going to take a long one.
My. That's going to be
right
the
at the
end.
shot clock is why, or right at the game clock there.
That's going to be the end of the 3rd here. 51-46, Lamar with the lead. We're going to take a break. So get that Petrus Farms up if you can. We'll be back here in just a moment.
We all love to eat. Whether discussing our daily meals or our special holidays, family gatherings, and even tailgating celebrations, Petrus Farm and Grill, located in Central Arkansas, can help elevate your experiences. Petrus Farm and Grill has over 10 great seasonings and 2 delicious barbecue sauces to choose from. Use our special blends alone or feel free to mix and match to your own delight. Find our sauces and seasonings online at petrusfarmgrill.com. There you can also find one of our great dealers in communities near you.
I want to say thanks to Petrus Farms and Petrus Farm Grill, spices and sauces and seasonings. Go check them out at www.petrusfarmgrill.com. They're great over there. I appreciate the Petrus folks for being a sponsor with us. 51-46 here, final stanza. CAC has the basketball. Jim coming alive here. Maddox is trying to take over. He's doing a pretty good job
doing it, right?
Yep, he is. 51-48. CAC extending the defense. You can see they're definitely feeling a little bit of the momentum here. Starters back in for Lamar. Starters back in for CAC.
How much has Maddox got now?
Actually, Henry's in. He's not a starter, at least tonight he hasn't been. Miller pulls the three. He's set. He's
telling you. Wayne Miller, man, being the senior out there for this squad in the biggest game of the season.
54-48. Lamar Maddox pulls the three. It's way short. Just didn't get his feet set right there.
Lamar with about a 25, 30-minute trip over here. CAC has to come a lot further, closer to an hour. We're starting to hear that Lamar crowd get up pretty loud.
Noonan pulls up, a little 12-foot jumper, no good. Williams, Euro, all the way to the hoop. My goodness. What kind of athleticism do we have on this court right now?
That's right.
Carr has it, gets it to Krotz. Noonan.
2-3 zone from CAC right here.
Miller gets it back to Green. Green back to Carr. Noonan, he's working that high post there.
Yep.
Gets inside, kicks it out. Miller, another three-pointer. He knocks it down.
Stepped right into it. Inside, outside.
You called it, sir. When it comes down to getting his feet set inside out, he's going to hit that shot.
It's rare it don't go in. I mean, it's almost automatic when he gets it in that type of situation.
Maddox wanted a foul right there. 57-50. That three was a big one there by Lane Miller.
7-point game. Imagine if he's not dropping dimes from the or dropping those three-pointers the way he is. How close it would be.
Noonan shot a little bit long here. CAC got to make a move here pretty quick. Henry gets inside, a little 13-footer, no good.
Yeah, he actually clipped Wilson on his own volition that time. Kind of threw him off on the shot, I thought. Had to regather himself at the last second.
57-55, 46 left in the fourth.
Coach Sampe not happy.
A little bit of frustration. The referees kind of corrected it, trying to correct it anyway.
I think they wanted a timeout.
Krotz going to bring it up the floor here. He's working against Wilson.
Yeah,
Krotz is your five-man. He's bringing it up the court.
Going back to straight man-to-man here.
Running a little point center right now.
Tough screen.
Ball knocked away all the way is CAC.
Oh.
Layup is good. Nice job by Lane Baxter. 57-52. We got a great ball game here, folks. Share it out with your friends. Coming up on the 5-minute mark here. Lane Miller working against Jacob Henry.
Looks like he's asking for a screen. Give it off.
Carr has it. Gets it to Green. Green gets it over to Miller.
10 on the shot clock.
Tell you what, old Lane Baxter's really playing some good defense right now. Krotz has it. 3 seconds on the shot clock. He pulls a three. That one would have been huge. Carr gets a rebound, though.
Slow it down.
Big time play there. Oh, Williams knocks it away. Who's going to come up with it? Lamar has it. Carr all the way to the hoop. He gets it, puts it in. Foul is going to be on Maddox. And a chance for an old-fashioned three-point opportunity for Kendrick Carr.
Get that replay that time. Let's watch it.
Free throw for Kendrick Carr. 7-point lead. 4:30 to go.
Good job, Nate.
Shot up, off, no good. Williams has it all the way to the hoop, takes it right at Krotz and
nice
puts it
play
in.
Kevin.
It's a timeout CAC. They're trying to figure out what they have. Looks like it's going to be a full. We'll take one with them. 4:22 remains in this one. 59-54. Like, share, subscribe. We'll be back in a moment.
Sales in Desark. A name you've come to know is the Arkansas winner of the Quality Dealer Award and top 5 dealer in the nation by the NIADA.
Hey, I'm Dare Saul. Thank you to all of our loyal customers who's made D3 Auto Sales the #1 used independent in the state of Arkansas. Customer service and community has always been our main focus here at D3. Why are we different? It's our people, and our vehicles look different. Your color, your style, your financing. Call me now, D3 Auto Sales in Desark.
Thank you to D3 Auto Sales, Arkansas Tech University, Petrus Farms, Tyson Valley Distribution Center, Heirloom Legal. Who am I missing? Am I missing anybody?
Arkansas Tech, you said
yep,
that?
Got them.
I think you got them all.
Got them all?
Petrus Farms,
yeah.
Heirloom, Tyson.
Go visit all these folks. Got a heck of a crowd here. It's loud in here at Dover tonight.
Lamar side had CAC on there the whole time. They're cheering their team on, that's for sure. CAC on the other side doing the same thing. Here we go.
Bringing it up against Wilson. I love that Lamar has 5 positions that can bring it across the timeline if they need it. Noonan working against Williams. Good defense by Williams. Even better offense by Noonan.
Noonan's had so many just barely roll out.
Yep.
That was another one.
Williams, smooth spin move. Well, he could have probably picked up a charge right there.
Yeah.
Miller on the floor.
Wow.
Somehow. What do we got? What do we have?
Timeout.
Timeout, Lamar, I guess.
Yes, sir. I believe that's correct.
Yep. Coach Sampley saving a possession there.
He's asking full or long. It's going to be a full one.
It is going to be a full. We'll take one with them. 3:51 remains here. And let's go to that promo, 3A promo there. We'll be back here in just a moment.
This is your journey.
I just want to give out a quick shout out to my boy Jonathan Dante watching from AIT. Best of luck. I know you're running it up over there. I saw your post, boy.
He says go Warriors. Green has it, and they're going to kick it out to Noonan. 15 on the shot clock. Carr working against Maddox. Green working against Baxter. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Shot way off. No good. And Maddox has it. Williams gets it to Maddox.
5-point game. CAC is a big possession with 3 minutes left.
All the way, shot up, no good. Rebound, Grayson Wilson. Wilson puts it in for 2.
Telling you, they got to get him the ball. I know Lamar's doing everything they can to keep it from happening, but every time he gets it down in the low block, that's just what happens just about.
It's over. I'm going to tell you, as a football player, you think about a quarterback, and you think about how strong he is.
Right.
I mean, it's unbelievable.
Got to make you excited if you're a Razorback fan about the future. And if you're a CAC fan already here, basketball, but on the football field, guy with that kind of physicality, and you can see he's got that competitiveness in him.
Noonan puts it in. Old-fashioned three-point opportunity for Ben Noonan. 61-56 Lamar. I mean, back and forth we go. It's unbelievable play here. High-level competition. Noonan killing it at the free throw line.
How many's he got?
I think he's got 17.
Wow.
He and Lane Miller really leading the
There's
charge.
Wilson right there. He was posted up. Williams drives. Krotz comes out with it.
Lane Miller on the attack, little floater, no good. Rebound, Carr. I'll tell you what, Lamar has done a great job on
offensive
the
boards. Been a little bit more quicker, it seems like, overall tonight. Using her length as well.
Duran will be down there with the winners, whoever they are, here in the next 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Miller, little ball fake, leaner, shot up, no good.
There it is again.
Gosh.
Another chance and another 35 seconds.
That's it. The time is as big a factor as anything right now. Noonan.
But I don't know if Lamar knows how to slow it down.
We got a block, and that's going to be on Williams. Noonan really being so aggressive here, trying to get himself to the free throw line. Been a big difference in this ball game. He is 9 of 9 is what I've got him for. Might have missed 1 or 2 here and there, but 9 of 9 is what we've got. We've got a substitution, Webb Watson coming in. Lamar's still got 4 timeouts left. CAC's got 2 here as the Warriors lead by 6 with 4 ticks under 2 minutes to go. It is a foul on the floor.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But it is, the next one will put Lamar in the bonus, and we picked it up right there. Kendrick Carr going to the free throw line.
Yeah, and Baxter didn't like or Maddox didn't like the call that time.
He's got 4.
Got to be careful now. Real careful.
Carr at the free throw line. Shot up. Off front iron, no good.
These free throws are big down the stretch. Lamar struggled a little bit from there.
1:52 on the clock. Kendrick Carr trying to give Lamar a 3-possession lead. He can't do it.
It doesn't matter if you keep getting offensive rebound. Wow, man. That's crazy.
Carr kicks it out. Miller 3, dagger.
Uh-oh.
That's a big one right there.
The senior making a big bucket in a big moment.
Williams gets a foul picked up on Noonan there, but that's just a second-team foul right there. Lane Miller's three-pointer right there, 65-56 with 1:38 to go, might have been the dagger. Still time left. Maddox trying to answer. He had a good look at it that time. Grayson Wilson trying to get the rebound.
Stripped by Miller.
Lane Baxter did come up with it. We've got a foul, and Lamar is starting to feel it as they look to be really good opportunity to win the 3A-5 district tournament.
Getting that 1 seed, so important. CAC, we talked about in the pregame, won about 21 straight now, we believe. I think they started 0-3, 21-3 on the year. I have to look up their record again. It might be 22 at this point. But this is a huge one. And like we also said, so hard to beat a team 3 times in 1 year. And Lamar was, honestly, the offensive glass is where they won this ball game.
Yeah.
Outworked them, got multiple chances. I mean, minute 22, so it's not quite over, but it is looking bleak right now for the Mustangs.
You know, sometimes, man, again, when you're trying to beat a team 3 times in a year, it is really, really tough. Joseph Baranek coming into the ball game.
I got a pronunciation correction on that.
Yeah. What is it?
I still don't remember. It's more like Baronic.
Yeah.
Even though it's
Noonan drops 2 free throws in. Caleb Cook also into the ball game. Lamar leads by 11, 1:22 to go. Timeout. We'll take a quick one with them. You're watching ASN coverage of the 3A-5 District Tournament Championship.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
All right, back here, CAC inbound in the basketball, trying to make something happen here. Henry has it, gets it to Williams. He's all the way to the hoop. And
Noonan off the board. He does that all year long.
Carr has it. We've got a traveling violation on Carr. I agree with him there. 1:08 to go. 67-56. I say I agree with them. They don't care if I agree with them or not. It doesn't matter. Williams has it. Gets it over to,
That's 15?
Yes, let me get him. Caleb Cook. Yep. Caleb Cook into the ball game. Knocks a 3 down right off the bat. We're going to stay here. 30-second timeout. 67-59. The only comeback that I know that would be as epic as what this could be if CAC were to do it was Duke and Maryland back in 2001-ish, I believe. Yeah. About a minute left. Maybe a Reggie Miller type of thing. I mean,
Tracy McGrady.
All I'm saying is it's going to take a big-time effort and possibly a miracle, yes.
It'd be nice to have a Caitlin Carr on your team right now, right?
Right.
It's crazy. She just runs up and shoots it from the 10-foot volleyball line there, like in the middle of,
right.
There's like 29 on the shot clock.
She's bad.
She's unbelievable.
She's bad. That's
broke the all-time record for women's ball.
67-59, 102 remains here in this ball game. Krotz has it. Oh, goodness. Henry going to pick up the foul there, and Lamar helping her teammate up. Lane Miller going to go to the free throw line. 1 minute to go here. Doesn't seem like there's enough time for CAC. And let's just go back and look. I want to make sure that I don't lie to you here when I tell you, but I believe that they have won 21 in a row. Nope. Make it 20. 20 in a row. They lost to Bergman. Back November the 20th.
So they won one before they got going?
No, November the 21st, they lost to Bergman. And that was, they might have had all their football players by then.
I know I did an early Dover game in conference, and sorry about the camera there. Grayson Wilson wasn't there. I think that was when we talked about he might have been at that Elite 11 game.
Yeah. 53.5 seconds to go. The Lamar Warriors are going to win the 3A-5 district tournament. It's just a matter of time and the final score at this point. Noonan going to the free throw line. I will say I expect both of these teams to be in the state tournament without seeing the other side, though. I know that the other side's got some good teams in it as well. I think it's going to be a fun regional tournament here, especially on the boys' side. I really think that you're going to see some great competition on the boys' side.
Who we got? Episcopal, which it's got Robinson, Kellen Robinson, one of the top players in the state.
It's hard to pull these district tournaments up.
I'm just trying to pull up that conference.
Right.
You got
Kellen Robinson's at Bryant now.
Oh, I forgot.
By the way, that was the first missed free throw by Noonan tonight. Second free throw, he makes amends for it.
We got Harding Academy. They were in here the other day.
Yep.
Scouting a little bit.
All the way to the
girls'
hoop.
team was.
No good. Krotz with the rebound. At this point, not really any need to foul, but, you know. Lamar crowd feeling it. Duran's going to go down there and pick up the interview here fairly quickly. And again, the old adage says it's hard to beat a team 3 times in a year. I've watched it twice this week. I watched Fountain Lake beat Pottsville, a team that Pottsville was a better team than Fountain Lake. Fountain Lake not only played Pottsville well, went and played Morrilton well.
And I watched it last night as Dover took down Mayflower. Mayflower was trying to beat them for the 3rd time this year on the girls' side. Very hard to do.
3-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound Noonan. And another foul and another trip to the free throw line. And at this point, the only thing that's in doubt is the final score. So, with all of that being said, let's talk a little bit real quick. Again, reach out to us, please, if you'd like to see your team sponsored in the state. Now, here's the thing. I know we're not at state yet. Yes, your team can lose and not make state. Obviously, we're not going to charge you if you say, hey, I want to sponsor. We're not even going to send you a bill for it unless they make the state tournament. So we're looking for sponsors. Lamar, CAC, Dover, all of you have a great opportunity to make the state tournament. So Mayflower, if you're watching, make sure you reach out to us at arsportsnet@gmail.com. Another 3-pointer on the way off the backboard, almost went down. We've got another foul going the other way. Hampton going to pick up the foul, and that's going to do it, folks. 27.5 to go. 73-59 Lamar, and we got a timeout for CAC. I think Coach Matt Hall's just trying to gather his troops, saying, guys, I know we're not used to losing. Okay, let's just hang in there. Let's be okay. Don't do anything crazy here at the end. Just keep your composure. Sometimes, I'm telling you, when it comes down to
this team
you
again.
haven't lost a game since November 21st. That's a long time. Well, you're talking about what?
Yeah, this team's been
3 months?
Crossing all the T's and dotting all the I's for 3 months. And going to come up short here, and you got to tip your hat to Lamar. Just they come out here, they had more energy overall. Just got it done in a big game, and they're going to earn the 1. You'll be the 2, but good chance that you're going to meet up with this Lamar team again. I would not be surprised to see it in regional or state or both.
Let me see if I can pull up some regional times, and while Noonan is at the free throw line.
Robinson went to Bryant, and that's why Bryant's been doing so well this year. That helps them, put it that way. They've been really good. 6A.
Noonan knocks down 2 more free throws. He is 14 of 15 from the line.
Unreal. What's he got, about 22, 23 points?
22, actually.
They're going to let the last few seconds tick out here.
14 seconds overall. Lamar shaking hands with CAC. Good sportsmanship shown here. You got Lane Miller. He's about in tears down there right now. Duran, if you want to go down there, get your mic set up. Lamar wins 75-59 here. And we're going to send Duran down there to talk to Coach Brett Sampley and players. And we're going to get a district tournament trophy presentation here in just a moment. So stay tuned with us real quick. And do we need to go to a quick break? Let's go to a quick break. We'll come back here in just a moment.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
So CAC being presented their trophy here. And I know it's not exactly the one that they wanted.
Give me a thumbs up.
Duran's down there waiting on us here. And Lamar going to pick up their trophy and going to be the 1 seed. Lane Miller so happy to get his team that district tournament trophy. We're going to get it down to Duran here in a moment. And Coach Sampley there, he's telling his kids to show the trophy, I guess, to the fans. What a performance here by the Lamar Warriors. And Coach Duran Miller is going to go talk to players and coaches from Lamar. So they got to get some photos taken. They got to get some preliminaries here. Duran just waiting on them. Lamar sweeps tonight. Big time wins for the Lamar Lady Warriors and Lamar Warriors. You can see right here as they get their championship pose here. What a night. If you're a Warriors fan, if you're a CAC fan, hold your head up high. I know that you're going to be a factor in next week's regional. Just got to win one. Got to win one more, get you into that state tournament. So, trying to locate, there's Duran right there. Duran approaching, and he's going to try to get Coach Brett Sampley. Go ahead and so we're going to go ahead. Duran, I'm going to give it to you, bud. Can you hear me?
Y'all got me?
Yeah, I got you. We're good.
Okay. Get you on this side of me. So here we go. We've got head coach Brett Sampley here, the winners of the district tournament. CAC beat y'all 2 times earlier this year. Hard to beat a team 3 times. Y'all played unbelievably tonight. Talk to me about what you're feeling and how y'all were able to pull this victory out.
Coming into the game, I knew we had a chance. They beat us by 4 at our place. We were a little hurt, a little underhanded at their place, and then they beat us pretty good. But I knew we had a chance. I mean, we got a bunch of guys that don't quit. They believe in themselves. They believe in each other, and I couldn't be more proud of them.
Talk to me about these guys' performance, especially let's start with Lane Miller, senior night. Senior here, one of the only seniors on this team. Is he the only one? I know he's the only one that plays significant minutes.
He's the only senior.
Only senior. Just every time he gets his shoulder square, it looks like it goes in on 3.
He gets his feet set. He gets his shoulder square. It's pretty much he's shooting at right at about 40% clip anyway. But like you said, when he gets his feet set, shoulder square, it's almost going in.
He had a big night, and really all your whole team did. Ben Noonan here, we had him, I think, 14 of 15 from the free throw line, which is insane, right?
We'll take that all day long. All day long.
For sure. He had an unbelievable play, or unbelievable game, and y'all's guys just, if y'all missed a free throw, it seemed like y'all got the offensive rebound almost every time. Y'all lived on the offensive boards tonight, and that's a tough thing to do against a team like CAC that's athletic and has a guy like Grayson Wilson down there on the block most of the time, and Webb Watson. Talk to me about just the overall, just the fight of your team and getting all those 50-50 balls. Seemed like y'all come out ahead almost every time.
Yeah, like I said, they come out, and when we wanted to set the tone early. We wanted to come out and just smack them right in the face, and we did, and got them a little bit in foul trouble, and after that, we got these 3 guys here. We're not very big, but we're long. We take up a lot of length, and a lot of length, and they just put themselves in position to go get them. Getting rebounds is not about position, not about working hard. It's about having a heart to go get it. And these 3 guys, Cass Krotz, Kendrick, all of us, I mean, we went out and made it a point. We're going to out-rebound you tonight.
Coach, congratulations being a 1 seed going to district. We'll talk to your players here. We got Caleb Green. Last night you're hitting it from Pilot Rock Road. We were making jokes, the O in Dover over here. Tonight it struggled a little bit, but you made up for it with your hustle and y'all just getting every loose ball. Tell me what you're feeling right now winning a big game like this.
Well, we're extremely happy since we lost 2 times during the regular season, so, we're extremely happy. Last night I was hitting a lot, and then tonight I wasn't hitting nothing, so I made sure to get it back with my effort and defense and just proud we got this win tonight. A huge win for us.
Yes, sir. Like your coach just talked about, it's rebounding. It's not all about your size. It's all about your heart, and y'all definitely showed that. You had some big moments. Lane Miller, we talked to Coach a lot about you there. Senior on this team, huge night, just hitting three-pointers, big time plays there late in the game. You could see the emotion on your face down here when you are getting the award at the end of the game. And tell me about what it feels like to kind of give CAC their first loss at conference play. They've won like 20 straight before this.
Oh man, it's incredible. From the start of my sophomore year to my senior year, I haven't beat them one time. This is the first time I beat them, and it means so much to beat them. Be able to beat them on this court right here at this Dover court. Man, I just love my team.
You're trashing Dover now. I don't know what that was about. I feel it. I can feel it. I'm just playing. Hey, yeah, right. My name is Miller, and this is my home gym. But no, it seems like every time I do a broadcast, Miller has a huge game. Are you the Miller for the girl team? Is that your sister? Or y'all kin? Not kin at all. She had a huge night, 3 threes there late in the game. Come over here, Ben. We'll talk to the camera here. Huge night, man. We had you 14 of 15 from the free throw line, and just your scrappiness. You know what? Coach Jones come up there and joined me last night on the Dover Pirate broadcast. Talked about how you're so athletic. Sometimes you don't know when you can't get the ball. Sometimes you try to go through somebody. We saw one play like that late in the game, but man, you're fun to watch. You really you give it your all. You're tenacious. You kept getting to the free throw line. Tough plays. Tell me how you're feeling right now.
I mean, I just got to thank my team. We've come so far, and, like, in games that we've lost CAC, we've been fighting over each other. We've just been putting others down. We had a big talk last night, what we need to do to beat this team. As you can see when we were playing, good attitude, hyping each other up, and that's the reason we won this game is attitude.
Yeah. I heard a little bit about when y'all went to CAC. It got a little chippy. There was a lot of big things that happened. They ran away with that game. It got out of control early. To come back, to control yourselves the way you did, like you said, y'all were talking about it last night. You kind of pulled through. Your team united a little bit, and I mean, it's the best game y'all had all year. I mean, you got to say it was. Huge game. Congratulations, man. Y'all going on to the regional as a 1 seed. It's going to be right here back at Dover, as your buddy was saying. Miller, he loves playing in this gym. Congratulations. It's going to be fun. We can't wait to watch you. I'll be here calling some of those games, so it's going to be a good one. Congratulations, guys. Moving on. Good luck. Thank y'all. That was Ben Noonan and the rest of the Lamar Warriors. Back to y'all.
Appreciate it, Duran. And, again, 75-59, big victory for the Lamar Warriors as they pick up the 1 seed in the district and the 3A-5. I'll just go ahead and give it. We can't throw them on the screen, but we can give you some times for when each team will play. So for the Lamar boys, they will play the 4th out of the 6th, which they will play at 5:30 on Wednesday night. And CAC will play the 3rd out of the 6th. They'll play at 8:30 on Thursday night. And so you've got that there. Then on the girls' side of things, you've got Lamar will play the 4 o'clock game. So you're going to have a doubleheader here at Dover with Lamar. They'll play the 4 o'clock game, and then they'll play the 5:30 game. And then for the girls, Dover girls, 7 o'clock on Thursday night will be the Dover Lady Pirates as they'll take on the 3 seed out of the 6. Well, guys, we thank you for joining us. If you can, hit that like button. If you liked what you saw tonight, hit that share button. And just let everybody know you watched right here on the Arkansas Sports Network as we covered the 3A-5 district tournament. Guys, this is a big deal for us. We love covering high school sports throughout the state of Arkansas. I think that there are some people that realize that we're one of the best out there when it comes to that. Give us an opportunity. One of the ways you can do that is just by liking. Also, help us out in the community sponsorships. Email us at arsportsnet@gmail.com. If you're watching your team, you want somebody to sponsor your team, let us know at arsportsnet@gmail.com. And then I guess that's pretty much it. We're going to wrap things up here. I'll tell you what, throw us out with that 3A state promo, and we'll see you. We'll see you at Elkins. We'll be there. We'll see you then.